Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here on the last lap show, the live show for the Austrian Grand Prix. We're ready for a banger after the sprint yesterday, and of course, I'm joined by the main boy himself, Tommo, who's come from Austria. What are you saying, bro?
I have, yeah. I was there Friday, Saturday with one of today's guests.
Indeed.
Aldas. Had a good time, didn't we, mate?
Oh, it was the best. Honestly, what an experience. Although today's been a bit chaos, waking up in Vienna, flying to the UK, and then on the last lap. So, but you know what? I'm actually kind of enjoying it, just the chaos of being in a different country at the same time. So,
and you caught some mad sunburn on your nose, by the way.
It's
the
same colour.
Not straight away.
Friday was our very hot day in Spielberg, and welcome Keira as well for the first time on the last
Thank
lap.
you very much for having me. Very excited to be here. I'm looking forward to the race, although we hope we can see someone else win. That's what I'm hoping.
just for a bit of variety. More
Max
Max
is-
little bit, yeah.
The inevitability of Max.
Yeah.
He's pretty strong.
He's got a home crowd. The force of orange will be guiding him today. But yeah, hopefully some variety of some kind. Or just a good race, to be honest. The sprint yesterday was a banger.
Well, that's the thing. Max took away with the sprint yesterday, yet it still offered so much. It was like the changeable conditions helped, of course, and there was some quality scraps throughout the field. Was there any particular drive that kind of stood out to us? Because there were some really good performances.
I think to me, it's Hulkenberg for sure. Everyone, even though obviously the crowd was pretty much Max, every single time Hulkenberg was coming past in P3 or P2, everyone was cheering him.
He was getting a lot of love.
He was getting a lot of love,
He was getting a lot of love.
The podium, I did actually think it would have been the most funny thing ever if he got a podium for the first time in his F1 career in the sprint and not a Grand Prix.
Well, it wouldn't have. It kind of wouldn't have counted, Luke.
Wouldn't have counted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Although it would have been so Hulk. It would have been so Hulk.
That would have been very Nico Hulkenberg.
But didn't quite. But yeah, I think Hulk was impressive because that Haas is always. It's a bit of a letdown, to be honest, because he always qualifies quite well, but then by the time we get to the race, he just falls back. So it was quite good to see him and he scored some points. So that was
the Haas always seems to turn up. There's something about Austria that just it works. But it's such a kind of, again, you don't get that. It's impossible on screen to get a real appreciation for just how undulating it is. Like that run up.
Big word,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been working on my dictionary on the way out. It's crazy steep. Like in real life,
Well, you walked it. We've heard the stories of you walked
many a time.
Oh, no.
Should we say how many steps we did? Yeah, Tom, you can say.
You look. I'm gonna get the step counter out.
You probably still went.
Talk amongst yourselves.
You probably did still go quicker than Sergio Perez in that.
Oh my word, that was the thing is we were watching it and just couldn't believe, especially in qualifying, because he had the lap kind of. He was already like 4/10 up on getting into Q3.
Yeah.
And then the final corner, I think, is when he went wide, and I just don't get it because he had the time in hand. He would have
had almost half a second in his back pocket. He could have just.
It's just like think about it. Just like.
And the thing is, it's one of those situations where he is quick. The thing is, it's not as if he doesn't have the pace. We were kind of talking, me and Tommo. It's not kind of an Albon Gasly 2019 situation. He is quick enough, but just these random mistakes, like I don't know what happened, to be honest.
Not made into Q3 since Miami.
Oh my word! And there was that whole.
I don't even remember Miami.
I was going to say, I do not remember Miami. When was that? We've already been? I don't get it.
What?
But do we think it's because he's feeling the pressure?
Yeah.
I think you're always feeling the pressure in that Red Bull second seat.
But is that why he's making these mistakes, specifically?
It could be.
I've never seen Sergio Perez as a particularly mistake-happy driver.
I
in
agree.
the past. He's
I
always
agree.
been quite consistent. When he was at Force India and stuff, I don't remember
Until
him
he pushes people into the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does. He
Does do that. I don't forget. I don't
Fact, so
forget.
let's not quantity,
Gasly as
mate.
well. Gasly.
Yeah, the Gasly one.
Yeah.
No, but it's different when you're in a Red Bull, isn't it? Like when you're, there's a lot of pressure in that team, especially the team's home race. So it's just weird. I don't know if it's just a phase. I don't know if this is like just how he's going to be from.
Phase,
it's just a
Mom.
phase, exactly.
Phase, bro.
But he needs to get over it. Like he needs to sort his life out. And
The thing is, he just won't have the time as well. Like Red Bull don't give you the time,
Yeah.
and he's actually had a lot more time than say Alex or Gasly or somebody like that. So he actually does need to get on with it because Helmut Marko is not afraid to come out into the media and tell you you're leaving in a week.
Yeah.
He'll
even
tell
when
you.
even when you're still there.
You're ready to race, and he's like,
Well,
we're kicking them
Kiri,
out.
we know you are a fan of certain Nick De Vries, who is on the receiving end of the helmet. What are you making of things so far as a De Vries enjoyer?
It's really difficult because wait a minute.
Do you enjoy Nick De Vries?
I do enjoy Nick
So
De Vries.
it's
Okay,
fun.
that's true.
It's all good.
It's not going great, but also I don't see Yuki Tsunoda shining either. We're going on and on about how Nick De Vries is doing such a bad job, but I just don't think AlphaTauri quite has it either. I'm not blaming the car. I know he's not doing as much as he should do,
shit.
but the car isn't good this year, right?
Yeah,
think how Gasly used to.
They are
do.
last in the
That's what
Yeah.
again, I was being told like it is last in the constructors, so it's a difficult one to judge because I think the only problem is that he is an experienced driver. You know, he's 27 years old, and it's a bit different when
28.
you see 28. I mean, he's getting older by the second. It's unreal. But
That's how it works out.
Exactly. Yeah. Funny that. But he is again. That car is now last in the constructors, so he's driving a bad car. He's and the emotional side of like the whole Red Bull environment of like the comments of Helmut, like that does not help. But he did kind of, you know, he at least had an okay sprint, but starting from the pit lane here, I think in this race, it's just not good. He literally has about 4 races to save his F1 career. That's it.
The thing for me with Nick is more like, I think you're right. Yuki's not like I love Yuki Tsunoda with burning passion, but he's not like an elite Formula One driver, right? But if you look at the gaps in races come the end of a Grand Prix, Yuki's been like 20 seconds, 30 seconds clear of De Vries, especially in the first half of the season.
It's rigged.
It's rigged for money.
Car's tampered.
You heard it here first.
The car has been tampered with. This is a Red Bull situation at AlphaTauri.
This is how I felt in 2020, Keira. I can sympathise with the emotions. No, it's
sad.
Again, I think there's I tell you who did actually turn up, who has been turning up. Lance Stroll out-qualified Fernando. And in the race, he finished ahead of Fernando. What did we think Fernando was doing in that sprint race, by the way? Because he was within a second of Lance
dominance
the entire time.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he was just like
he was just like, I could do this if I wanted to.
It was weird because watching it,
I'm your dad now, so it's fine.
Exactly. The gap was like exactly the same the entire time. And we were both thinking, if he really wants to go for it, Fernando, he could. But then in the last 2 laps, he really tried to put the pressure on and then couldn't quite overtake. So I think it's weird, isn't it? Because when Lance out-qualifies Alonso, it's like a massive oh my God, this is unbelievable. And that's because it only happened like twice. Yeah. So it's weird, the expectations now that Alonso should be dominating, but...
Well, Alonso did say, like, I'm going to be on the podium every time now after the stinker they had. So, I mean, look, starting, you know, was it P6, P7?
Yeah.
It's a bit of an uphill battle for, no pun intended.
It's going to be another mountain.
Oh, nice. We've got the vocal.
Miley Cyrus is here.
Okay. Wasn't ready for that. And obviously,
Hannah Montana, oh my God.
I'll tell you what actually was funny. So on Friday, obviously Max put his quick lap in first, like early doors in Q3. And then again, 80%, it's 80% Max fans in Austria. It's super Max focused. So everyone's like, yeah, he's got it. And there's almost this assumption that no one's going to beat it, no one's going to come close. And then Charles gets
close,
within a
wasn't
tenth,
he?
like half a tenth, wasn't it?
Half a tenth.
I was just watching it. Do you know when like you see Max set his lap and you don't you're half paying attention because like no one's actually going to get there. And then I saw his lap, so I was like, oh my God, he was actually quite close. Yeah, I mean, that is good, at least. That might give us some hope, maybe.
It's happened before many a time. And
Leclerc lunging to turn 1.
Yeah.
Spicy. What was it? It was like 4 years ago, wasn't it? They came together.
Yeah, 2019 at that exact track.
4 years ago.
Jeez, that's
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We've been watching this for too long.
Ferrari do have 2 cars up there as well, with Sainz, I think, in third. So, and because Checo is out of position, the Ferrari clearly has some pace. Like, they've got good pace around here. So, this is going to be a big one on the team in terms of using both of their cars to somehow, I don't know, maybe like sandwich Verstappen or do something with the strategy.
It's Ferrari.
Yeah, the issue there, unfortunately, is that it's Ferrari.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to beg them up, you know what I mean?
No, I hear it, but we have to halve the amount of cars they actually have involved.
Yeah, that is true. That if they do have 2 up the front, one always has something wrong. They never can play the tactic game because something happens. And if they do have 2 up there, the strategy will ruin it anyway.
If they had 4 cars, they would then have 2 cars up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
To be fair, last year, Sainz's car caught fire. Do you remember that?
They have 4, but they have 2.
No, if Ferrari had 4 cars on the grid,
he's just saying it would be halved.
Then, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I see what you mean.
Maths.
Mate, I've not slept much these
Like
last
if they had 10 cars, they'd only have 5.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Just a bit of division.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, listen. Look, hopefully, look. Maybe they do a, leave when Abu Dhabi 21, leave Checo out on our old tyres, not in.
Don't remind me of that race.
The first part of the race when Checo did a great job defending and slowing Lewis down.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the Ferraris could do that and slow Max down.
You think so?
Yeah, race pace. That's the only way that anything's going to happen.
The problem is
chuck one of the other
lap is so short. I feel like he's going to go so quickly, and it's just going to be he's going to be gone. I hope not, but it happens.
Well, tell you what, should we get into our predictions? Top 5 predictions from all 4 of us are as follows. And look who's leading at the top.
This is so original.
Wow, we've really pushed the boat out today, lads.
Okay, so, I mean, I like that no one's criticised Alex Albon P5. I'll take that.
Oh,
it was actually pretty...
I'll be honest, I didn't
what are you
see
doing?
that
I didn't see that either.
Yeah, you could have got away with that.
I'm looking Sergio Perez, P2. He's starting 15th, so that's a Big comeback.
Did I put? No, I didn't put. No,
It's locked in.
It's locked in. Sorry, you've done it
Don't even
now.
bother looking at your phone. Don't even bother.
Sites P2.
It's too late.
No, it's too late.
We said it
It's
now.
too late.
Just own
Sergio
it. Just
Perez
own
is
it.
there now.
But it's
Game's
fine.
the
It's
game.
fine. It's fine.
You're like, he's actually like, he's trying to go back on it now. He's like, oh no.
He's like, no, I didn't mean to say that.
How do you edit a message on WhatsApp?
Listen, this is where Checo comes through the field.
Lando's still up, which is good. Obviously, he's starting quite high, so it's good that,
I had to back the boy.
you've backed him, yeah.
Back the boy.
He was a bit concerned about his tyre degradation. So I don't know whether he was just,
Just drive faster, mate.
an excuse, mate.
It's as simple as that.
But he was all
just
over
don't
Charles
degradate
in the sprint, wasn't he? He was all over Charles.
Yeah,
he was giving
he
Charles
was.
loads of problems.
Yeah.
As we see a few
No,
incidents. Yeah,
but let's talk about turn 4 because that is always a place for a punterino. What's going to happen? Something's going to happen there, 100%.
Yeah, we're just watching all of the turn 4.
no,
like,
don't shut.
That's a crazy one back in the day. Yo,
So that was the
Who's
replay
coming
of
together at
2020.
turn 4 today?
Oh.
That's a prediction I want.
Albon launches it up the inside of Lewis Hamilton. Here's for 2020.
He was briefly ahead of Lewis in the sprint, and I remember seeing it on the graph, and I was like, "Oh no,
Oh no.
no,
No.
no." I think I was. I guess probably
Sainz
because
and
of the
Leclerc.
conditions. That's why we didn't get anything at turn 4 yesterday.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying it. Sainz and Leclerc. Ferrari.
Oh. Both
The
out.
collision.
the thing is, the Ferrari boys obviously they know that if they don't get some kind of move done on Max in the first half of the lap, then
Bye-bye.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Like if their pace is genuine, or at least if they're close, then again it's that strategy element. Once
Max
Max hits,
walked away. We saw it. Max walked away every single lap.
he walked away.
You
from
were there.
He walked away from Nico
bigger and
Hülkenberg,
bigger.
though.
do you know what?
And
It's
look-
getting,
No. But even when Nico got past,
Yeah.
like the difference just kept growing
Yeah.
throughout the whole race. Even when Checo was in clear air.
I'll tell you what. Trying to get the optimism up on this show is getting more and more
Getting
difficult.
harder
you know
and
what I
harder,
mean?
man. No, it is genuinely going to be. It's going to be fine, lads. We're gonna have a banger.
Yuki's
Yuki
just
Tsunoda,
so
he's
small,
So
look at
small.
him.
What's wrong with being small?
So anyway,
no
the
comment.
It's
Austrian Grand Prix.
endearing, It's endearing. Have you seen the video of Yuki and Max riding monster trucks?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Absolute quality.
Yuki versus Max driving monster truck, and Yuki beat Max. So
In equal machinery, so I
technically-
don't want to hear it. You know.
Oh, that's crazy. Actually,
Right.
Yuki coin is up.
Yuki
even
to Red
further.
Bull.
It was only
this
because
summer.
Max's
Yes.
monster
Swapping.
truck broke. By the way,
Yeah.
he had technical issues.
There was a bit
Yeah.
of
No.
engine. There was a bit of engine tax.
Yeah. No, it's fine. That was just they
Yeah,
just
and-
said that to protect Max.
Yeah.
He's
Exactly.
actually the better driver.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. They were playing it on the big screens. Actually, I think all the Dutchies were loving it. I mean, it's just it doesn't feel like an Austrian. It feels like a Dutch Grand Prix.
But I guess this was here before the Dutch Grand Prix, obviously.
Yes.
So that's where everyone kind of will filter in.
Exactly.
And it's still the place. Because
Exactly.
I'd go.
Exactly.
It looks great.
Yeah, no, it's cheaper than Zandvoort.
Yeah.
It's different climate. It's a bit warmer.
Pretty
a bit
views.
more south. Beautiful views. Like you can see the appeal for sure. Like, and also you don't really need grandstand tickets. If you go up to the hill right at the back, general admission, you get almost the exact view that we had.
Yeah.
So it's one that you go to other tracks like Canada, for example. If you don't have grandstands, you can't see anything. So it's one of them that if you want to go to a Grand Prix, general admission, Austrian Grand Prix, would thoroughly recommend. You just have to accept that it's unlike, say, Silverstone, for example, which has every driver quite, there's a lot of Lewis fans, obviously, but there's tons of McLaren, tons of Aston Martin, tons of Max. It's very, very Max-centric here.
Yeah.
Max.
But it's cool. It's a different vibe entirely,
It is, and I quite like it because it does remind me a bit of Silverstone actually. That kind of festival vibe in terms of. I'm guessing it's very different to like Miami or like Vegas or something like that.
Totally different to them.
But yeah,
In terms of the way it looks, it's that kind of
I love this track, though.
Oh, it's a great.
It's really
it's
good.
awesome. Yeah.
It's a banger.
It's a classic, old school one, isn't it? Old school vibes, Austria.
All I think of is when we just came out of lockdown in 2020 and we went to
Yes.
Austria and we raced like 600 races. It was
Yeah, we just did like 5
F3,
races
F2,
there.
F1, everyone.
That's
You're all
it.
racing around it. It was great.
That's it. Everyone was watching. 'Cause
Yeah.
No other sports were back, and it was a different time.
Those were
Oh
crazy
my
times,
God.
man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Was that when they had the robot trophy things?
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
remember them?
Oh my
That was
days.
there when they.
That was actually right. Yeah.
Dyson Hoovers that just come out.
And then they left.
Didn't Matt make friend of the channel?
He
Matt
did,
Amos,
Matt
he,
Amos.
built one.
He built like a
own
DIY
one.
like
Yeah.
podium robot. It was
Built his own
brilliant,
one.
honestly.
That's so sick. And of course, tribute to Delano, the young Frecker driver who lost his life at Spa,
And
yesterday as well.
Dutch as well. So it hit the grid even more. I think is it Bashaw that won the F2 race?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I think it was big weekend.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. I think there's been conversations around Spa for a long time, and I think very similar proximity to the Uber incident, and obviously it brings that all back.
Great, wasn't it?
18 years old, man, horrible. But
And I don't think
sport, it's dangerous, man. We forget it sometimes.
Yeah.
and that's probably also the end of Spa as well. Like in terms of, I think that track is still suitable for like modern day motor racing
I don't
because
think so.
even Jack Aitken had a big crash a few years ago in GT3. So there's a lot about that track, and it was
And the
really
conditions they were racing.
I think
in as
the
well.
conditions sometimes you got to be. I think it's probably a bit of a wake up call for some of the junior categories as well, because even we had a 2021 Formula One at Belgium that was cancelled for pretty similar conditions to what they ended up racing in. And I think, especially with junior drivers, you've got to be a lot more careful with them because they're not as experienced. And
the cars aren't built as, structured as the Formula One cars
Exactly,
are.
yeah,
They don't have the safety that they do.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I saw a side-by-side comparison with the weather differences, and it should not have carried on that race. You can
there
see
was.
from it.
I think it was the
Bell-
photo from
21.
2021, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And that's Lando had an incident in that corner as
Oh
well.
God, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, in Q3 when the weather was
Yeah,
kind of
that was
already
it.
quite sketchy, and they decided to green flag it
yeah,
anyway.
and Seb was like, they shouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
stuff
So
like
it's
that,
just that track for that. Number one, you need to kind of look at the weather and kind of make a better judgment because someone made a mistake there in terms of sending the cars out.
Yeah.
Especially when you think about those guys in Frecker, like some of them are like 16, 17 years
They're
old.
very
Like that's
young,
the very,
yeah.
the beginning of their like most
They're
career.
kids. They're not going to say no. Like if the organisers are telling you're going to drive, like F1 drivers, they have the power to be like, no, we're going to stand up. It's
Yeah.
happened many a time
Yeah.
over the
A
years.
16-year-old is not going to,
No, because that's you can't put that responsibility on them. That's on the adults who are running.
People
the
that are getting
track.
paid to do it. Yeah.
Exactly.
And all of those kids, like they're trying to make their careers at that point. They, they've invested so much to even get into single-seater racing. So that's why they probably don't want to say no even more.
Yeah, because imagine they say no, and then everyone does race, and then you've missed out on points because the race is carried on, and you've just said I'm not racing.
Yeah.
It's a whole weekend you're missing.
But I think that's where it hits all the drive. Like we saw Lance's interview yesterday. Like
think
it
it
hits
was
them all so much because it's like they all know that could have been any of them coming through the ranks. Like it doesn't have to be your fault. It doesn't. It could just be like blind bad luck, and something like that can happen.
Yeah,
And it's tragic. Hopefully things are done to improve Spa because Spa's a fantastic venue. I think we all love Spa. But this has been a problem.
It's been a problem for
Yeah.
a long time that they've just not dealt with.
Yeah, but, I think that talking to FIA saying 30% chance of rain, so that is increasing. It is a bit of a microclimate around there. I mean, the rain when we were sat at the start of the sprint, it kind of just before it started coming down loads, and then it slowed, and then it came down more, and then it's like it was really changeable.
And the
quite
clouds,
quickly here.
the clouds are always circling around there because it's a very mountainous region. So it can actually rain very quickly.
Yeah.
But it also seemed to dry up quite quickly yesterday as well. Like because even though it was kind of slick tires, there was still a few kind of drops of rain.
It never stopped raining the whole
Yeah,
sprint race where we were sat.
Yeah.
But it was just so fine at the end that it didn't have they could still ride
dried out
slicks.
enough. Yeah. And George Russell obviously benefited a lot. He was the first person to gamble. It looked so wet when he was actually coming out onto the slicks, but
To be fair, when we saw him, or when we
time.
knew that he was pitting, we were like, oh, this looks a bit, from our vantage point at turn 3, it looked a bit, I don't know, I thought it was a mistake. I literally said to Tommo, he's about to go straight on at turn 3, and somehow he made it anyway. So
You were like, he's going straight.
he's going straight. It's way too early, but
No, you doubted your boy too much.
I doubt,
he
yeah.
is BR.
Look at him though.
He's rocking a bit of a Justin Bieber-esque hairstyle here,
He
isn't
is.
it?
He's either Justin Bieber or he's from Liverpool.
He's either, it's either
I can't even tell which one.
2009 Justin Bieber or like the quiff, like the
Yeah.
perfect concrete quiff.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
No.
But yeah, there's some,
South Bieber.
Oh, God. Don't like that.
Fucking baby.
something yesterday as well. We'll talk about it a bit more on the podcast as well. But there's there's certain stands. You see certain stands. The one with the ball in the middle, where you see all of the orange.
Oh,
they are actually designated. You can only buy those tickets.
It is a max one, isn't it?
Verstappen.com.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like, we weren't allowed in because I just wanted to have a little mooch around. Not even in the grandstand, just to go to the area
Really?
around the grandstand. You're
You're
not allowed in unless you've got.
I did ask Tommo if we could sneak in, but he said no. I would have been up for it.
You
but-
could.
You're small enough, so.
There's a video as well, by the way.
There was a 25-foot drop that you could have gone down if you wanted to, but it was about 60% that way.
I'd have made
Maybe
it.
40 foot for him.
No, no problem for me. I would have made it.
You could have
There
done
was
it.
some people. There was
Tuck
some
and
people
roll.
in the forest trying to go for it.
Oh
though.
god, yeah. There were some people who definitely had a few too many Heinekens who were
Trying to-
giving it a
Well,
go.
someone threw a pyro onto the track.
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah, yeah. So that was
Good
was that
shot.
10
I
and
mean,
10.
No, I shouldn't really encourage that. But as in good photography.
Vision.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It
It
looks
was,
sick.
Change that one.
Yeah.
was that 10 and 10, wasn't it? Like last corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the last
Yeah,
one.
because we couldn't we couldn't see it from our. It was only on. You could see it on Twitter afterwards. Well, if you can see it on Twitter.
Yeah, I was going to say, probably not, to be honest with you.
Or if you're a peasant like me, you can only see 600 posts and that's it.
Mate, if you scroll through Twitter for 5 minutes, you'll see 600 tweets.
Have you
Outrageous.
reached the limit yet then? Has
Yeah,
anybody
like, when-
tested
no,
that?
when we were at
I've
the
reached the
race.
limit before I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
What does it say? Does it just say?
It just says...
It says something like data. You're out of like data. You're out of data. Or you're out of something.
yeah, tweet limit reached.
I'm going to
or something
scroll
like that.
later just to see where I can get
Yeah,
to.
you'll scroll for literally like a minute and then you'll be done.
The
Good fun.
The social battering I took by getting Twitter Blue has finally
Now
paid
look.
dividends.
You all laughed at me.
You all laughed at me. You're
You're laughing now, are you?
Oh, God, I just remembered you're quoting as well. Oh, God, him. Bloody hell.
Not for Argy.
Oh, look. Oh, we would have got a flag. Probably.
you missed it.
Lads, you
you're
couldn't part of the
joking.
Austria flag.
Yeah,
That
then-
would have been us.
There's
Get the
two
Austrian
flags
flag.
sitting on a chair. Really sad right now.
Oh,
They have no owner.
lonely little flags.
Yeah, someone picked them up.
There were a few ticket touts offering to buy tickets on the way out, but we had ours on our phones. So if it was like a paper ticket, I would have just given it to him.
Yeah, just give him the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, just take my phone.
yeah, it's not worthless to me. I'll just get a new one.
Oh, you can't even airdrop either because you've got an Android.
Oh, let's not start that.
Oh,
You've got
sorry.
to be honest.
Goodness Christ.
My quality images, all right?
Oh
You-
yeah,
you'll
there we
see
go.
my
I've got
fantastic
60
10x zoom.
60 lenses.
And
Yeah.
your battery, your iPhone died on
Yeah,
the first
the
day.
re-
You were reliant on my Android.
The
you
reason why
bitch.
you're not hearing Android slander from me is because my phone died.
Your iPhone went from 70 to 20 in about
Mine does
2
that.
minutes.
Mine does that.
Right, should we have a little look at the starting grid then,
Yeah.
shall we? The
Mixed up grid as
2023
well.
Austrian Grand Prix. I think we should have a little butch. Starting with the bottom 10, or top 10, should I say. Verstappen, ahead of the two Ferraris. Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll ahead of Fernando Alonso, Nico Hülkenberg, Gasly, and Alexander Albon.
Yeah, they're in the top 10.
Oh,
Lando doing a
baby.
great job again in Austria. I don't know why he loves this place so much.
As per Russell Ocon, not a good day for George. Oscar Piastri made some good moves in the sprint yesterday.
Did indeed,
Big
yeah.
up. Valtteri Bottas saw him riding past us on a bike.
Yeah.
Would he, oh, man.
He was going rapid, to be fair.
Was he wearing clothes at the time?
He
Like,
was.
Yeah,
he
he was.
didn't
Good,
have
good,
his bits out.
Yes,
Good.
no arse
was
in sight.
It was very Peggy 3.
No cheeks out, luckily.
No cheeks, no Bottas buttocks.
No, yeah, that's the. we saw
Sorry about that.
because you can
So much
Austria you can hang if you hang around that there's like one exit where all the cars and so all the drivers go through that one,
yeah.
and we saw Fred Vesti,
our
who's
Vesti.
leading F2 at the minute as well.
Ready?
Danish
Vesti up.
There was a video of Hulkenberg actually when he left the track. He was just hanging like off the side of the window of like a Mercedes, just like waving to everyone, which looked pretty cool. But
yeah.
As he should.
yeah.
We've
There
got
was
fans
a-
here.
I guess it makes sense. A lot of love for Nico. It's German-speaking country. He's like the only German driver on the grids. There was a lot of Hülkenbergs knocking about.
Nico.
lots of
It was Daniel.
Hulkenberg.
It was Daniel from the
Maybe
paddock.
It
It
Maybe it
was.
was Daniel on the comms. The
No,
whole
there was a
time.
lot of love for Nico. Like when he was coming around, like there was a lot of claps. Like I think the crowd really kind of got
I think he
behind
just
him.
does
so.
have a bit of love everywhere. I think he just is that
I've
guy.
always believed in him, man. He came back. I did. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
see, I don't know. If you saw it. Maybe you didn't because the limit, but I once again retweeted the apology form because you have to do it. Because
Yeah, no.
I remember.
I've
right?
signed that at least 4 times now.
To be fair, this is probably how when I doubted Fernando Alonso, and then I was so wrong. That's how Fernando Alonso fans feel. That's why I still get stick for it, and I'm like, fair enough. You know what? Like,
I always
I'll still give
I
you stick
always-
about and Matt
I always remind you of the Alonso flop of the season prediction.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm still eating off that. It's brilliant.
Yeah, so I said overrated on one of my predictions as well, so don't worry.
We all
It was a couple of years ago.
We all take L's. It's just we choose to put them L's on the internet with receipts that last forever.
Listen, if my biggest L is about Has, I'll take that.
Are you still blocked?
Definitely.
You blocked from us?
Oh, I've been blocked for like
Shut
2
up.
years.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, this was like a running thing for a bit. We were seeing if they'd
I remember, you told the story on here, didn't you?
What did you say?
Basically, when they signed Nikita Mazepin, I replied, selling him to suck his mum.
Oh, no, I do remember that now you said it.
They
Yeah.
blocked me.
And because you ratioed them, like you kept ratioing them.
Yeah, and they weren't happy.
But even every reply still ended up getting even more.
I don't know.
Why are they showing Albon getting spun out again?
It's just content, you know.
Who cares? Like, come on.
Oh goodness me.
Oh
God, yeah.
That Schumacher.
Yeah, seen all the best, all the maddest moments of Austria's history. I forgot about the Schumacher barrier.
Yeah, man. Back when it was called the A1 ring.
The A1 ring.
Pre-Red Bull days. That was a different layout, I think, back then as well. But then Dietrich bought the track.
Imagine just being able to buy an
turned it
F1
around.
track.
I like this one. I'm having this one.
Yeah, go on in, lads.
And also, they must turn over. What was it? How much for? Was it burger and chips? 24
Oh
euro.
my word! Like you have to be
Excuse
basically
me?
only
Schnitzel, burger
Lawrence
and
Stroll
chips.
can afford to buy food there.
Who gets that
basically.
money?
I mean, that's
Maybe a bit of a
point.
split because they've
Although
got
I will
they've
say
got
why
bad burgers.
Track, so
Listen, the Schnitzel burgers though, the Schnitzel burgers were absolute quality.
Oh, you paid that, did you?
I did, yeah. I'm out of my
Yeah. Well, yeah. He bought half.
I'm homeless now.
Skint for the rest of the month.
It was so worth it.
we had a schnitzel in Vienna, and it was terrible. But we had the schnitzel at the Grand Prix was very good.
It was alright, yeah. It was
A
good.
few.
I should rename it the Schnitzel track.
We should do because every single
Schnitzel
stand
ring.
has schnitzel in it.
Yeah.
Hard word that actually.
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
There it is.
Oh,
Austria. God.
I'm excited.
Oh, there is a. Wait, is that a little karting track that's on the inside?
Yeah, but it's got like a. It's
Because
got
we could
cars
get
on
in
it.
there. Oh, yeah, because that's part of the paddock,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Because I was saying to Tommo, if there's a karting track there, we got to like try it out just for
He's
fun.
going. He's going to show off.
Yeah.
Any
Always.
excuse for Aldas to car.
I know for a fact there's a karting track in Hungary. Like there's
He's
one.
researched it.
What?
He has.
He wants to be there. Set the fastest lap.
Listen, exactly. Yeah.
Well, go on. Tell the story at the Rye House thing about Lewis Hamilton.
Listen. So Lewis, I think yesterday said, it was like a lot of fun. It was just like racing back in the day in karts at Rye House.
Which was his local track in
Which was his
Stevenage.
local track.
Outside
And
Stevenage.
true story, I am the lap record holder in rental karts around Rye House.
Oh,
True story. Listen, thank you very
So
much.
you
Thank you
are
very much.
quicker than Lewis Hamilton.
I am quicker than Lewis Hamilton.
That's
That is
crazy.
Aldas
facts.
only told me this 6 times during our 3 days away together.
No.
Showed me the video as well.
That was 6 times all today. By the way. That was just today.
right. Well, I'll call
It won't
Toto up
last
and let him
forever.
know.
Listen, when you have a lap record, I'm going to take that to my grave. I don't think it's been beaten yet, so you've got to own it. I'm going to keep speaking about it.
Oh, thank you, Kojo, for the super chat, by the way. It's Sam here, and I got to work.
5
I've got work in a few hours. It's Sam here. It's 5 a.m. here. That
it's
looks
5
like
yeah,
Sam,
yeah,
but you're
yeah,
Oh
right.
my God, I read that as Sam.
Yeah, I did it first.
Whoa.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's Sam here,
Shout out all the Sams,
aka
though.
5 a.m. Life of a Canadian fan, praying that we don't need to play rock, paper, scissors today. No, I mean, hopefully the race
it's
won't be
going to be a
that dead.
banger. No, I'm being
think
serious,
so.
lads. It's going to actually be a good race.
Thank you,
I
Sam.
feel it in my bones. I feel it in,
Your fingers?
yes,
Yeah.
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. And
Yeah.
it's going to be a sick one.
Brilliant. If you've just jinxed that.
Yeah, I'm
No, I haven't, because I never jinx anything. What, me? What?
Never.
I never do that.
Something that's good about short track as well is you're more likely to. You're going to encounter lapped cars quicker,
Yeah.
Typically.
And they get in the way.
which
Yeah.
yeah they can get because I think some of the
Like
lap
Nick de
cars were
Vries.
getting in Max's way at turn 3. I remember seeing there was a scrap going on between them, and then Max was right there. I was like, why is there a Red Bull there?
It gets
Oh,
a
it's
bit
Max
sketchy, yeah, because the lap cars are kind of battling each other, and then Max gets there as well. But also track limits here as well. I mean, that if
Oh,
drivers are
that's
pushing,
big, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that
we're
they
going to
get-
get penalties.
Especially Max, because all throughout the whole weekend, he's just been like, track limits, track limits. Track limits.
I think Leclerc was the only one in qualifying not to in the top 10 not to get a track limits violation.
Wasn't it 40 odd laps got deleted in qualifying?
47 or something, yeah. 47 track limits violations.
Christ.
I didn't even know they'd done that many laps.
Yeah.
20 of them were Sergio Perez.
No.
Yeah, so I think in the F2 it was about 50-ish,
It's
and then in the F3, I'm sure I read something that it's like over 150 in the F3.
The only
Probably.
thing, just in
No
their
one
defense,
completed
there
a
is
lap.
like 500 cars on the
Yeah,
F3 grid as well.
facts. Yeah.
Also, shout out Sophia Flörsch, first woman to score points in Formula 3.
Woohoo.
Oh, fair enough. Didn't even know that.
We still haven't had the chance to watch it because we were on the flight. So we'll have to...
It was on very early.
Oh, that was today's.
Yeah.
Yeah. What could? Okay, this is a plea, right, to the FIA. Yeah. Stop putting the support races on at 4:30 in the morning.
No, honestly,
What are we
though.
doing here? Like, you've got the whole afternoon. Just put it on at like a reasonable time. I don't wake up that early.
Yeah.
It is silly. It really is
I
silly.
think
They're too early.
half the F1 drivers were still probably in bed by the time they were racing.
Yeah,
But think about the drivers as well. Think what time they have to, and the mechanics. Like, what time do you have to get up?
There's many reasons why I could never be an F1 driver, but one of the reasons is genuinely that I would not be able to wake up early enough.
Yeah.
It's hard.
F3.
Or you just stay up all night, like you've done on the stream a few times.
All night.
Yeah, get in the car.
Yeah.
Dressed as a... was it... You just...
As an elephant. Dressed as an elephant again. Yeah.
Come straight.
Wait, was it Australia where Niran like went from night out, didn't even
Yeah.
go
I was on a night out
straight to the last lap?
in fancy dress.
You were still on the night out?
And I just came.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah. I bought chicken and chips.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Did you even eat it?
But at least you turned
It
up.
was terrible. I did not eat the full. I kind of got here, had like some Disaronno or something from one of the other
Yes.
sets.
Yeah,
over
there we go. Yeah.
And realised, man, this chicken is terrible. Yeah, but that was an interesting experience.
So almost everyone's starting on the mediums, apart from Fernando Alonso.
Ooh.
Who is on?
The hards.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
see in the softs really today. Is that?
No, doesn't look like it. I mean, Bottas and I think De Vries are also starting on the hards, but they're down towards the back. Magnussen, sorry.
I hope we do get a two-stop though. The tie deck is quite high because at the beginning of the season there was so many one-stop boring races, and I mean straight away. I think it was in Spain when we had a two-stop. It was so much better. So
Yeah, they're using the softest compounds. So.
I did forget about the fact that we won't see the race start because there's going to be so many flares going off.
nah.
You're not going to see anything.
It's lights out, I assume.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Is that a car? I don't know.
It's orange, so we can only assume that means
Only
the race
assume
has
it's-
started.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I thought they check people for them. I thought they check your bags. They
I mean,
obviously
they do,
don't.
but
I mean, it's literally
No, they
one
do this, they
there
go-
ready.
Yeah.
No. Honestly, right? Some of the security guards literally just didn't care.
No.
And just like, they just kind of look at you. Like, I had my rucksack on yesterday because I was filming and like, just a little glance, fine. They took some guy's umbrella off him.
that was really odd. I don't know
Poor
why.
man.
Yeah, that
I'm
was.
just going to be whacking people with it.
Why? What's wrong with having an umbrella? Like,
It's literally
like people have got
raining.
massive flags and tifos and flares. and you're taking off someone's
Umbrella's
umbrella.
too far,
Yeah,
right?
like, there's about 500 people like bringing in pyrotechnics, and you're taking away this guy's brolly. Like, what's going on here?
Poor
I
man.
felt bad for him, but there you go. Right, okay.
Still not dried off. Bless him.
Yeah.
Can I get that back at the end?
Well, that was the day when it was like, that was when it was really hot as well. So you got sunburnt.
Well, yeah, you need it for rain and sun.
Yeah,
so.
it's great for both.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, predictions chat. Prediction. Will Max Verstappen be leading at the end of the first lap? That was no live chat. What do you think?
Yeah, slap it in the chat.
'Cause
What do we reckon? Do we reckon a Leclerc dive bomb here?
he has to. You
He's
just got to do
got to
it,
go
Charles,
for it. He's
man.
got, if he
Come
gets a
on.
good enough start, he's got to send
I
it.
beg
but
you, man. Like, the season's gone. Like, you're clear of you. It's
Austria,
gone. I'm
July.
sorry.
The season's gone.
The season's gone for Ferrari. Like, he's got barely any points. Like, Carlos has been getting all of the points because he's had so many
Lando lead.
issues.
Yes, I hear that.
Lando into
Yeah.
turn one. That's
Liam,
a shout.
that's a vibe that I'm on today, mate. Max didn't obviously get the
Inject
greatest
it.
start in the second phase yesterday in the sprint. Obviously, I know it was wet, it was damp, but Sergio did get at him into turn one, so there is hope
Yeah.
for Charles.
Do you know what? I'm going to go. Max gets a better start, but into turn 3, Leclerc goes for it.
It could be
Leads it. And also, he gives him the same, like, he kind of like pushes him off the track a little bit as well.
Yeah,
2019 revenge.
Oh,
here
Ready,
we go.
guys? Ready,
rematch,
ready,
the
ready,
grudge
ready?
match,
Here
ladies
we
and
go.
gentlemen.
Come on.
Green flag at the back.
Max v Charles, it's 2019 all over again.
3,
4.
5 lights.
Lights out and away we go.
Ooh, underway.
Good start, Max.
It's a good start for both
equal
Max and
start.
Charles, to be honest.
Lando.
That's
Lando
fine.
and Lewis down in turn 1. There's an Aston
Oh
diving.
my god. Oh my god. I'm sure they touched.
I think that was Stroll and Lando, wasn't
A
it?
lot of weaving from Max already. It's Charles. He's a bit too far
Charles
back.
close, but just
Go on, Lewis.
consolidate
He's
and
gonna
go
have to go
turn
around
one.
the
Lewis!
outside.
Oh,
He's
he's
got
got
it.
it.
Charles.
Round the
Charles around the
outside.
outside. Cuts back.
No.
Cut back though. Yellow somewhere as well. What's happened there?
We've lost someone.
Oh, Lando right around the outside, one of the Astons as well for P5.
Oh, I don't know which Aston was which now.
Yeah,
Looks like
I
P4.
think it's Alonso that's had a Stroll. Max has done a
has
really
got it.
good job.
Charles,
Defending outside.
Oh, not quite
Oh,
though.
Stop it.
Oh, we got a car up in the background.
no.
Who's that in the gravel?
If that is Nick de
Surely
Vries.
not de Vries.
It's
No.
De Vries. Oh my god, I will cry.
It can't be de Vries.
No,
I think it's Sonoda.
Oh, that's even worse.
He
Not
was
Yuki.
too high up the order.
Sonoda,
It was
yeah.
Yuki. Okay.
Sonoda.
Oh, no.
Yuki coin.
Yuki.
At an all-time
Yuki
low.
coin. Oh, dear
Okay.
me.
So
Right,
Hamilton
who
jumped
else?
Norris.
Sergio trying to battle through the order as well. But good start from Lewis. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow. Oh, we got
Safety
car,
car.
red
Oh,
one.
maybe
Yuki not
Sonoda
get
didn't get
out.
out.
Is Yuki out?
No.
He was quite deep in the gravel.
Nah, you.
He maybe lost
He
momentum.
must have
I
got
don't
it.
know.
Not like this, man.
Beached it.
Alonso jumped Stroll and lost position.
I think that was when Stroll got a bit stuck.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got kind of pinched. He couldn't really go anywhere.
Yuki to Sonoda.
You know what? This is
Is
probably
his wheel
gravel
like
on
right
track.
hand? Is his wheel like
He's
right hand down?
It's
vibrating a little
vibrating
bit,
a
yeah.
lot.
This is probably gravel and debris on track that they need to get rid of.
Magnussen's P8.
Mad.
No.
No.
Oh,
What
oh.
was Magnussen doing?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that.
Oh no.
It's coming.
Oh, it's Magnussen.
Magnussen's left his car tracker at home. Oh, there
No,
he is. No, he's
they
in the pit lane. What?
Ask, get the other wheel out of the way, please, this time.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hassan pit stops shouldn't miss.
Running over your own wheel in a pit stop. That's crazy behaviour.
It's like the front left mechanic. You had one job, like get the wheel out of the way.
Move it.
Oh, front wing change for Yuki.
It ain't over.
Oh, yeah, he lost
Safety
an
car is
plate.
fine. Yuki, watch this comeback. Watch
Yeah,
this
that safety
comeback.
car's kind of saved Yuki's race potentially here.
Why have we got a safety car? Is it just damage?
It must
Oh,
be debris. Yeah. There we go.
Nick debris.
Oh,
Debris on track.
Hello.
drop
Oh.
Butterfingers. Is that turn one?
This is turn one, yeah. So this isn't even where Yuki went off. Can we get them out of the road?
Yeah, that's a bit sketchy.
To make sure. Well, the safety
they're
car
a while away, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you didn't see the incident, was it in qualifying or practice with Hulkenberg and?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was quali. I think it was quali.
Yeah, so they'd taken the front left off.
Yeah.
And then the pit mechanic was just kind of sat there, just like, oh, just here, da.
Yeah.
And then
How's
Nico,
your day going, lads?
like rear left on his front left tyre, yeeted the car into the air.
Got some air, yeah.
Yeah, man, proper airtime. I was
Safety
like,
car through the pit lane, so they are still picking up the debris.
oh, yes.
Yeah, but this always
Right.
bugs out the graphic, innit? Because then it makes it seem that everyone's pit.
Yeah.
And it always pisses me off.
I want to see the weather because we didn't see the debris from turn one though. Like what happened there? At the
Yeah, well,
start?
that must have been different contracts.
Well,
Unless
here
it
you
was
go, Aldas.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Further
that's
down
very
the
true.
field.
At request.
I'm
there
sure
you
it was
go.
Stroll and Lando, no?
Because Stroll got pinched bad.
Stroll
actually
got
had a good
sick start.
Oh, Stroll's thinking about. Oh, he almost dived down the inside.
Yeah, look, I feel like it was there. Oh, I don't know actually.
It's weird.
I think
Actually,
I think
honestly-
Yuki might have got damaged before.
Can't watch all these cars. We've got two eyes. They both go the same way.
Bottas from P17.
That's my prediction.
Is he gonna
Sonoda
send
got
it?
damage on turn one, which caused him to.
Oh, my Lord.
Sonoda,
Whoa!
Look at him.
So
He
that-
knows
I
what
guess
he's
that's
doing.
why he went flying then into turn 4.
Yeah. He arrived there and just couldn't
He's
break.
got
I mean,
his
that was
issues.
very bold. to be fair.
Yuki was like, no, he made it though.
He made it. Oh.
No, but the Alpine was like the Alpine.
Yeah, but the Alpine wouldn't have known that he's there. I mean,
Don't blame the
it was a bit
Alpine.
optimistic. I think. Is this Yuki
He's still
beefing with
going.
Perez?
Yuki did not give a single shit on that one.
Round
He
the
was going
outside.
for it.
What front wing?
That's my
Don't
guy.
need it.
Don't need, yeah, exactly. Don't need it. But he's gone around the outside of Sergio Perez
my
in the
word.
race.
He actually did with no
So
front
what
wing
happened
play.
then?
I think when he started braking, he realized, oh yeah, I haven't got any downforce.
I ain't got a front
and then
wing
straight
anymore.
into the gravel.
Was it just a
Yeah,
skill
exactly. That. No
Oh!
issue? No, that was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a skill issue, I think.
Oh dear.
He was doing so. He got gassed in it. He was just
Yeah, he was
"I'm
like,
sick."
haha.
He was feeling himself
Yeah,
too
he
much.
was feeling the vibe, and he realised.
I think he was almost surprised. I think he must have known that his
Got
wing was
nosebleed.
gone. Surely, he must have known a little bit, but
It
Wait, no,
it
no.
probably would have somewhat affected.
yeah.
It was a lot of front wing.
Here
To
we
be
go.
fair, to
Safety
Marcel.
car
He
ending.
would have been fucked at it either way.
Right.
Leclerc
Them
gets another
Ferraris are
chance, though.
close.
Take two.
Max is very good at restarts, though.
I feel like it's going to be Sainz on Leclerc more than
good at
Leclerc on
restarts.
Verstappen.
Yeah,
I
Leclerc,
get that
switch
bumped
on. Don't get mugged off
And
here.
we had Tobin on, didn't we, last week? And he was saying about how on iRacing, Max Verstappen, he would just be on a lobby randomly, and Max just and he's got his
Oh, see, he'll just do
Oh,
you.
that's
Example.
insane.
That's.
He's already gap shy.
Charles wasn't even weaving as well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the charges go wide as well.
probably.
Got to keep an eye on
no.
these track limits.
Oh no, Charles.
Oh,
Limits.
Lando's
Yeah,
close
no,
to Lewis.
Never.
Oh, this could get spicy.
Oh, he is close.
I do want to know how much pace that McLaren has versus the Mercedes. I mean, could Norris kind of fight the Merc?
He's doing a good job.
We'll see.
Goodness me. Oh, it's close in the midfield.
Who's going to send it? Come on.
Well, not Charles. He's way too far back, mate. Go on, Lando on Lewis. Nah.
Defense. He's gone defensive.
Oh. Is that Ocon?
Stroll, I think.
Stroll
No,
is-
Gasly, sorry.
Gasly's
Stroll and Gasly.
Oh, no, not the Alpha.
No,
Tauris
no,
again.
no.
Is that you right outside?
Oh, they almost touched.
Oh,
Mate,
go on.
Tsunoda's been on a full safari. Vries.
Sonoda sent it on the Vries on the hard tyre as well, by the way. Mad.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, maybe that will pay dividends later for Yuki. Hard tyre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
blessing in
This is what I'm
disguise.
saying. It was all tactical.
He's done his mandatory pit stop now.
Look at he's past Bottas now.
He's going to the end.
Think about
Oh
it.
my
Think
word.
about it.
Yuki's on a mad one.
all tactics.
He's just giving us the entertainment.
Tsunoda's actually, Yuki's in a Red Bull. They just painted it differently.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Checo's so far down. He's driving the Alpha Tower.
Yeah, he's driving the Alpha Tower. This is crazy.
We'll give him an excuse. Where is Checo? 13th. Where did he start?
15.
15th.
Okay.
Other big move. I think
Okay.
Joe made up quite a few positions, no? So I think he went out.
The Alfa
early in
Romeo's
Q1.
right. Well, yeah.
Just trying to think who else. Perez up to P13 from P15. Alex Albon, very close to Pierre Gasly. Crofty, I love to hear that. Tell me more.
He is very close, actually.
No,
Is he
no,
gonna-
no.
Come on.
That Williams straight line speed.
Oh, Gasly's gone defensive, though.
Yeah.
Come on, Pierre.
He's going to get poor exit out of here. He's done well enough, to be fair. I think Sergio's just gone past Ocon as well. Go on, Perez, mate.
He's making moves. He's Checo. Again, you can overtake around here.
Well, for your hope.
Right.
For
Yeah, I was
your
gonna
sake, you better
say,
hope so.
You've got
You've got 10
Second,
places
mate,
to
yeah.
get.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, that's the plan all along.
Again,
No pressure
this
there,
is
then.
very, very optimistic from you, Tommo. I'm going to be honest, but this game's the
I'm
game.
here for a good time, not a long time. Max already gapped Charles by 1.5 seconds. So DRS is out of the question. Maybe a bit of toe, though. So we'll see.
Yeah, you remember that Ferrari challenge I was talking about? Forget it.
Forget about it.
It lasted about a lap and a half.
You're waffling anyway. We all told you.
Yeah.
Replay of Checo's on board.
Here we go.
Send it up the inside of Esteban Ocon.
Very nice.
Lovely little corner, that, isn't it?
Oh, it was quite interesting, actually. In the wet, loads of different drivers were doing different lines.
Yeah.
So Lando was always going wide, never
Yeah,
touching the
around
apex.
here as well.
Fernando was always wide as well.
Oh, what's
But then the Ferrari.
Kev.
goodness
Kev.
me.
When you leave yourself around the outside of that corner, that's what can happen.
That is your fault.
Yeah, you take that risk.
Yeah.
He wasn't enough alongside to be owed that racing room, I think.
DRS, let's go.
Yeah, science is literally all over the back of Charles.
Science's race paces, I think he's overall, even though Charles out-qualified Science, I think Science has looked the stronger of the two this weekend,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Carlos.
Leclerc fans, what do we think about that?
Inject the valve.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Let
have
us
it
know.
personally, Charles Leclerc fans. There are some raucous Charles Leclerc fans as well.
There
They
are.
get very
Yes.
passionate,
Very defensive.
shall we say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you won't be able to see it because it's all on Twitter.
You know what? Actually, that might be the one positive. You know,
Yeah.
Twitter. I don't have to
True.
see. I don't have to see the stands.
Thank you, Elon.
You still have
Well,
to
the
see it.
aggressive ones.
Twitter Blue.
But I paid for Twitter Blue, and now no one's going to look at my tweets anymore.
I didn't look at them anyway.
You got me there.
I see Sergio's arrived at the back of George Russell now, and look, the PR machine
What
is
is
not
George
a
Russell
difficult
doing?
one to get past.
Track limits again, Hamilton. Norris grassing up Lewis.
Stop
you
it.
little snake flander.
Gracias.
Is Lewis already on? He said that's
little
his third.
If that's his third, he's in trouble, mate.
Yeah.
If
Only
he
had 7
genuinely is.
laps.
I mean, he's within half a second. This is
This is,
pretty positive for McLaren
Yeah.
right now, right?
I mean, maybe one McLaren. I'm not sure what
Piastri's not got the
doing.
upgrades.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
true.
That is true.
So
Also, this is a great comparison, isn't it?
it
Of just
is
like,
a bit. I mean, look, obviously
Oh,
Norris
pardon.
is clear of Piastri in terms of performance right now. But yeah, they've got that. They'll be able to take some learnings, I'm sure.
And this is a really good. This is a Lando track for sure.
Oh, yeah, he loves it.
Has he had multiple podiums here? 1, 2.
Yeah.
2021 definitely, I think.
Last
I think he's
lap
had.
Lando.
I want to say he's had one, but he always does well here.
Mate, yeah.
Last
And
lap
this is-
Lando.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, shit, man.
That's where
That
it
was a
came
fight,
from.
man.
Yeah.
Last lap Lando,
Just
sponsored by
watching,
the show.
there's certain moments in F1 you just watch back and on board.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just like,
Wow.
Endorphins.
and then Will Joseph's like 4.8, 4.8, and it's like, oh my god. That's sick.
Leclerc looked a bit shaky out the first corner. This is going to be close.
Slide
DRS,
for Leclerc, by the way,
DRS.
out of turn one.
I think into turn 4 is when Sainz might try to go for it.
He's going to have to get a good exit out of here.
Put in the
He's
clamps
Yeah.
very
on.
close.
Yes. Should Vasseur be getting on the blower here?
Nah, mate, let him race. Fuck it.
I mean, I agree.
Big Fred.
Up the Fred.
Up the Fred.
Up the Freddy Vass.
Stroll got Hulkenberg.
Still 2 seconds, Leclerc to Verstappen, so Max isn't completely checking
goodness.
What's going on here?
3-car battle going on.
out. Aston, a Haas, an Alpine, and a Williams.
Well, you know what
Go on,
this means?
Gasly. Go on.
Fastest tyres have gone off already. Brother, it's lap 8 and it's a short lap. How has your tyres gone off already?
Come on, Pierre.
I think that's good. Hopefully, we'll see multiple stops then. So that might be quite
Apparently,
interesting.
Yeah, for Haas.
Yeah, it does fast.
Apparently, Carlos Sainz has been told, stick to the plan, no attack.
Wow, boring.
You see, you're little Fred now. You're not big Fred anymore. That is little Fred behaviour.
I really thought, I thought Fred Vasseur was about that life book clean up.
Yeah. I thought he was.
I wonder what plan they're on. Probably plan G or something. They go so far down there.
Ferrari have asked him, let me know for
I
pace,
don't know.
and he said, I think you can see. Ferrari. You
AKA
can see. You know I'm quicker.
Charles
Ferrari.
is slow. Get him
3
out of the
tenths.
way.
Yeah, there they are.
Just fucking overtake him with Sainz. Go on. Just do it.
Just do it, yeah.
Just fucking do it.
To be fair, Silverstone.
Oh, hello.
Perez, Russell.
George.
Do you remember Silverstone last year where Sainz had to get out of the way for Leclerc, I think, because obviously Charles was quicker. So
Yeah. Remind him
some-
of that.
just exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you weren't here, Fred, but that's what happened last time.
Yeah, just
so
be like, listen, I've got the files.
Yeah.
I've got the receipts.
These drivers hold on to these things as well. They remember.
They remember everything, yeah.
Bit of a
Perez
Lance,
definitely remembers everything.
bit of a Lance Stroll train form in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got past Hulkenberg and he's not really gapped him.
Yeah, Alonso's gapped Stroll by a second and a half as well. So
Nico, what's happened?
This was the Stroll move. Oh, hello. Go on.
Cheeky.
Lance.
Oh,
Nico.
no.
Nico Hulkenberg, what happened there?
Daniel won't be happy.
I retract my apology. Here and thou now.
Let me rip
I
up
was
that
never
apology.
sorry.
That form is unsigned.
I was never sorry.
Tipex over it.
That's good.
I want to see
the
the
thing.
science battle, though.
This track is just really good in it.
It's good in it.
It's really good in it.
There are
It's just
a
decent.
few little battles going on. This one, let's see what's going to happen. Oh, they're both. See, this is what I mean. If you're getting a DRS train.
Choo choo.
But Checo knows.
Oh,
he's
my
going for it.
God.
Go on, Sergio.
Has he sent it?
Lovely.
Oh, he's done it. Science was saying.
Contact.
I think they might have been contacted.
Oh,
you know?
George.
Wow.
George round the outside with the doors.
Go on, Russell.
Perez got the inside line.
Checo's got him.
This is a reverse of what happened last year, so...
Switchback Russell maybe. Nah, it's gone.
That's good work from Sergio.
Oh, I wonder if they did touch.
Bad PR. Rough times for George Russell. He's not actually made any progress, has he? Because he started 11th on the grid, right? He went out in Q2.
Brilliant. I think I put in P5.
It's looking like bad wheel knowledge from you, Keira. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, the wheel.
Could be worse, though, because Tommo put Perez
yeah.
second.
That is
could
true.
be
Listen, he is progressing.
He is progressing.
However, he will now be stuck behind Albon because Albon is
Right. Yeah.
His bad prediction versus the Albon bias. Like, they're fighting one over the other.
The demons in his head.
crisis of conscience there. Lando's still really, really close to Lewis here.
Yeah, this is crazy, actually. I'd love to see.
Oh, science, track limits. I don't get it when they delete a lap time in the race.
Every time.
It's like, what's
What are
the
you
point?
doing?
Like, yeah.
Do you just take it off of him? What are you doing?
Yeah.
The team have asked Lando, they're like, report it every time Lewis goes off track. And he's like, he goes off all the time. I'm not going to talk to you constantly.
He's going off everywhere
Sass.
all the time.
Yeah, to be fair, the teams, I'm guessing, on their pit walls are watching Lando's on board every single lap, so they should know it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
If he sees it, then they should as well.
Yeah, for sure.
True.
That's your job. Obviously driving.
As much as that gap for Verstappen to Leclerc is growing, the gap from the Ferraris to Lewis is also growing.
By the way, I think Crofty just said that Lewis has had 3 lap times deleted now. I don't know what the black and white flag warning is, but
I think that's it.
It
You've
is-
run out of strikes. Next time, you get a penalty. So
Yeah.
that's it. Lewis has got a...
Control.
Wow.
Deleted track limits turn 10.
I just knew it was going to happen. Hulkenberg in the pits.
Shot.
Did it?
He's had enough. That Haas
He
is...
hasn't already pitted, has he?
no.
No, that
It was Joe.
Magnussen. Yeah.
Oh, Magnussen. And Joe.
They'll be in the
Everyone's
pits
in
again,
the pits.
Kira. They'll be in the pits again.
Yeah,
We all know.
Don't,
But I knew I saw someone in the pits.
get used to it.
That Haas on its tyres is just terrible.
It's crazy, isn't it? They literally get like 5 good laps everywhere and then just,
If they're lucky.
and then just
That's
fall
what I
off
mean.
a cliff.
Even on the Inters. Because Hulk's pace was good to an extent, and then you just saw him just drop like a stone.
Bro, I'm really sorry.
What?
the brick wall of Albon has been knocked down.
Oh God, it has.
We
didn't even get to see
If
it.
anything, really, it wasn't really a brick wall.
Yeah.
It lasted like a lap. So I'd probably maybe like more of a paper mache sort of like fence.
Look,
It was like already open.
I just,
Just an open door, mate.
So
Perez just walked through it.
Yeah, he just walked.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of mutual respect there.
This car's slow, mate.
Lewis is not happy with his
but-
The team
car.
radios today are really they're doing the job.
Someone needs to put that on a t-shirt, by the way. This car is
This
slow,
car
mate.
is slow, mate.
And apparently Lewis is saying like he can't keep it on the track.
Well,
Yeah,
we
he's struggling
know.
with understeer, isn't he? And
We
brake
can
issues, I
tell.
think. Oh, nice.
That was a big send, to be fair, from Checo.
Your prediction might come true here.
And it's
Yeah,
kept
he
on
might
the
be onto
outside.
something, you know.
Whoa. No.
Oh, I see. Science is just,
Science, just do it, man. Just
science
do it.
is.
Go on.
Lewis has got a black and white flag already.
It's not funny, Lewis. Seriously.
That's in it. As soon as you do one more track limits, that's it. You get 5 seconds now. All right,
Yep.
Lewis is in trouble.
Naughty, naughty, very naughty.
Naughty, naughty, teasing me.
De Vries in the pits. Brilliant. He's last. Fantastic.
Normal service resumed.
Black and white flag.
You can just read that in Bono's voice, can't you?
Yeah.
The car won't turn, according to the
God.
Right. Well, it will because
Well,
you're going around the
is.
track.
You're turning now, mate.
That-
so
that's a-
that's
I
a lie.
believe that's
oh,
a
yellow flag.
Is it De Vries? Oh,
Oh,
no.
stop it.
I think was it no? Did they forget to put the
If
wheel?
that tyre is not on properly.
Yeah, I think it's
oh
the
no.
tyre.
No, yeah, that's
You
actually
think?
the point.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's smoking. Where's it smoking from?
That's probably just
Could
that's
be
just
an
the engine. Like,
related thing.
was it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Lost
it's a
power, lost power.
Okay.
Ah,
At least it's not a
Wasn't
tyre
engine.
not on
It's
because they do
broken.
that
Yeah,
quite
for
a
once.
bit. Yeah.
Jesus.
Lost Ferrari power.
Do you know what? The way this race is going, maybe he was like, "Oh, thank goodness."
Yeah.
We need a mic on Gunther right now.
It's going to
I
be
want to know
a tough
exactly what
one.
he's saying.
Well, we
Gunther,
had-
thank you for joining us on the pit wall. So, can you explain exactly what happened to Nico Hulkenberg?
Yeah.
How do you feel that when your car's gone? Oh,
The engine has blown up and it's still in better nick than the tyres on the car.
what's science saying?
Science
Nothing yet,
saying he
but-
wants to run at max.
You've missed that boat though now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's too late.
I'm not being funny.
Yeah, it's
Ferrari
too
should have
late.
just swapped them like 5 laps ago.
It's
Because
far
the
too
gap's
late.
5 seconds now. Like, I don't know what. I know they're going for second and third, but like you could at least put some pressure on. Charles
Ferrari,
doesn't have the pace.
yeah. I mean, Ferrari.
Such a weird decision.
Their thought process is going to be: we just want to consolidate position, 2-3.
Yeah.
That's the best we can.
Yeah, they're not used to having 2 cars up there.
Oh, VSC pit.
Surely people have got to pit. Like, you've got to use this.
Ferraris have literally just gone past the pit lane.
I
There
think.
Lewis
are
gonna
people
do?
pitting at the moment, so it's definitely within the window.
I think if you're Mercedes, you have to pit. Like, if you're Lando, Mercedes potentially, if there's a gap. Alonso is 6th.
yeah, Lando
Yeah.
and Lewis are in. Yeah.
I think that's
Oh, big lock up.
I mean, he's not going to need the tyres anymore, I suppose.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but did he speed into
Yeah.
the pit lane? So he's got to be
That's the
careful. with that.
question.
Ferrari got a little bit done there because the virtual safety car came out right as I think they went past.
Yeah, just as they were going past, literally.
Tricky.
Yeah, and then they wouldn't have had time to double stack that.
Yeah.
after.
Stop for Lewis. Great stop for Lando as well.
Oh,
If the
Gasly.
virtual safety car ends quickly, then Ferrari have been unlucky here.
Double stack for Mercedes.
Yeah.
Jeez. And McLaren.
So
Alrighty.
stayed out. Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Alonso, Stroll, Perez.
Go quick.
Was that?
doing?
I was quite slow from McLaren.
Yeah, I
wasn't
know.
it?
Don't
Oh,
remind
God,
me.
it's kicking off in the pit lane.
Has Norris been?
Albon trying to get in there. Gasly
No, I
was in
think
the way.
Norris
I
is
think-
out.
no,
I
it
think
wasn't
it's-
Albon.
Oh,
It
no,
started.
that was Piastri, I think.
The graphics just gone.
Yeah.
Can I just say, that's going to be pain for the Astons because Stroll didn't pit. Alonso's on hards, so that makes sense, but Stroll just didn't pit.
Oh, and Stroll was having a good day as well.
So he's just lost like at least 10 seconds to Lewis and Lando.
Also, I just realised that Hulkenberg moment would have happened right in front of our grandstand, so
Oh, shit.
missed out on it.
Shit on it.
Fly back then.
Yeah.
Sonoda's got a black and white flag. I was just about to say,
You get a black and white flag. You get a black and white flag.
Yuki back in the points though on the hards.
Yuki
Listen.
coin.
Exactly to the moon. It's looking good.
Oh, to be fair,
They're now
Ferrari
boxing.
are boxing.
Imagine virtual safety car ends now.
Well, I was going to say, it can't be out for that long.
That's the
right?
thing with
Or
this
maybe they
VSC.
are going to get away with it, to be fair.
Yeah, are
I've
they?
just heard in my ear VSC ending.
Oh.
Well,
That
they're
means-
going to get half benefit, but
Yeah, they're.
Double stack.
I think
the thing is that
Sainz-
Carlos has had to
to be
open up
fair,
the gap.
To be fair, it's still. we're
Charles
still
going to be fine.
Oh,
no,
It's
okay,
slow.
not the greatest pit stop, but
What?
it could have been worse.
Alonso in the pits. Why is Aston Martin not just? Well, oh wait, he was on the hards, wasn't he? That's weird.
Oh god, that's a
This
terrible pit
camera
stop as
angle
well.
really does expose a bad pit stop.
I'm
Yeah, that was
sick of them.
shocking.
Aston's are in.
Well, they're going to get away with it, to be fair, Ferrari, I think.
I think they're going to be all right.
because the virtual safety car's still on, so they're all right.
Yeah.
Look at the time difference, 4.5, 2.7.
Oh
Ending
my
their-
God,
no, they didn't.
Is that
they
Lando?
Didn't. That's Lando.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
Ferrari.
Ferrari used. Oh, nah. Nah, to be fair, it was bad luck.
But I
It was
don't
bad
understand
luck.
because-
Aston Martin
Wait, that's a front wing end plate damage on
Front
Alfa
right.
Romeo.
Yeah.
What?
Is that
bouncing
Bottas? Yeah, it's Bottas.
Oh,
bouncing
no.
around.
To be fair, it's
Surely.
not too bad if it's an end plate.
Yeah,
As long as
You
it
can get away
holds
with-
on, it's
flag.
not shocking.
Yeah, or if you can get it off, it's all
Lord.
right.
Gasly,
Bottas
Magnussen and
has
Bottas. K-Mag through. Magnussen now getting in the slipstream of Bottas, who must be slow through the corners. We've got an Aston. That's Alonso making a move on Tsunoda.
Whoa.
Flipping heck.
Around the outside on
George as well.
George. Magnussen's like, I'm fighting for the whole team today.
George
It's all
around the
on my
outside
back.
Albon. What a move that was. Straight out of the pit lane.
Goodness
Battles all
gracious.
over the gaff.
I've got to say, like, the big loser there is probably Stroll, down in 15th. Like, he was up there with Alonso.
That's what you get when you don't
Goodness
pit.
me.
Yeah,
And he's behind people on merit as well. Like Russell, Albon, Ocon have all pitted.
Oh,
Gasly
fuck.
as well.
Why we don't
Sounds
stay out?
happy.
Come on.
Yeah, because you're now you're setting yourself up now to be sixth. That's it. Like
The
at
thing
least
is-
Sainz could have carried on, maybe
only
made
thing
an
is,
overcut work. Or
He would have had to
something.
pit quite soon anyway, though. Like,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think to be fair to Ferrari, they just got unlucky.
and
with
he
the
was
Yeah.
timing
Leclerc
of
had
the
a bad pit stop.
Here we
It
go.
slowed
Sainz
down.
on Norris. Sainz on Norris.
Yeah,
He's going to
Oh.
make it.
yeah, easy move. To be
Quite
fair.
comfortable. Oh, Norris is.
Oh my
penalty.
God.
It was coming.
Already?
5
Lap
seconds,
we've got
Lewis.
71 laps.
Mate, he's gonna. It's gonna look like a sprint road lobby. Literally, it's gonna look like fucking.
They just take
2 minutes
no,
worth of
but
penalty.
they
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
mick
I
I was
though.
just going to say, neither of the Red Bulls pitted, both on mediums. Still,
Ooh.
For
How long is it meant to
Verstappen,
go?
It'll probably be fine, but for
he was,
Sergio,
he
that's
was
gonna be
5 seconds clear, and obviously VSC it saves a bit of time on. I'm not sure the exact time relative, right, compared to a normal pit stop.
I think it said 8.
Do you know what, though? He's got
It
pace.
saves about 10
maybe?
seconds. It saves you about 10 seconds, to be fair.
Well, as it is, if Max pitted now, he would be behind. I mean, Leclerc's 17 seconds behind Max.
Yeah.
He's still
And
got
surely
pace
we'll
in
gain
hand,
at least
though.
a bit of time on new mediums, you would imagine, but
They're
that's the
fastest
slap. There you
lap.
go.
Oh my God.
Sergio's, not Sergio, Max is going to have to get a shake on,
George Russell?
making a move
I wanna
on
know how-
Valtteri.
What, that's got that damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's clipped someone, isn't it? And to be fair, it probably won't hurt him that much because at least it's still there. But it's just like
Yeah,
you
but
know, bit
they'll
wonk.
they have to meatball flag him if it doesn't come off.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they've set a precedent, haven't they?
What's
Yeah.
this? Oh, well, that looks unsafe to
Oh.
Ocon, unsafe release.
me. Yeah, Sergeant. had
Then
to
Sargent
get
had
off
to
it as
slam on the
well.
brakes.
to-
Yeah, that's a penalty, isn't it?
Yeah. 'cause
Surely.
he couldn't get in his box at all.
Esty bestie.
not
Bad
his fault, though.
times.
Sainz already all over Hamilton.
I can't believe Lewis has got a penalty after 18 laps, mate.
Sick of it.
Oh, George. Sick of it. George Russell on the move.
Thing is, if there was a wall there, you're not going to go over the lines, are you?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's awesome grabs.
Stop crying about it, yeah.
we need to.
Yuki, the Yuki coin is dipping a little bit.
Yuki coin. It's been a volatile market today. Isn't it?
He's quick enough. 5 seconds, fine. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, 5 seconds. You could give him a 20-second penalty. You're still finishing the points.
Exactly.
just too good.
You heard it here first. Ocon, front wing damage, but it's going to fall off.
Oh, because I'm going to get this
I love when the
man.
drivers snitch on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bold of Ocon, by the way, after his rear wing almost fell off. in
That thing was twerking way
Yeah,
too much.
yeah,
That-
He is also ahead of him as well now, so he doesn't really need to.
Also, what is going on here? This is actually quite hard to work out because, like, K-Mag, Sonoda.
It's great.
And a few
It's
are just
racing,
like,
mate.
I love it.
It's brilliant. I don't know where anyone is, but it's cracking.
Well, I'm enjoying
It's
it.
fantastic.
I don't know where anyone is apart from Max.
Yeah,
As in
facts,
P1.
yeah. Scintillating. That gap has come down, though, by the way, by half a second.
It has.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Oh,
Oh, where's this coming
Whoa,
from?
that
Sainz
is
v. Lewis?
close.
Oh, my word. That is close.
Bloody hell. Cheers, Sudan, for the
Unbelievable.
comment. Everyone's snitching today. Indeed.
Everyone
Yeah.
indeed snitching.
Indeed. This is the track to snitch on because of track limits, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the
Sainz's
one.
pace is crazy.
He's very quick.
Sainz
He's
is
on
really
one.
quick,
He's
yeah.
fuming.
He is fuming.
he's fuming.
He's like, you didn't leave me out. I'm
I
off.
think he
Didn't let
knows
me
it.
through you, knobheads. Oh, God. Albon versus Magnussen. He got PTSD through that corner. He
Yeah,
said, let
yeah.
me just
Yeah,
back
let
out
me
for
just-
a second.
I don't want to jinx it, but I can't believe we've not seen anything at 10-4 properly yet. Obviously, other than Yuki, but that was himself.
Yeah,
That was just
himself,
him.
Yeah. That was Sonoda v. Sonoda.
I think because based off Carlos's radio, he wanted to stay out because he knew how much time he
But
would
it's
lose.
working.
Yeah.
That is a lunge.
Whoa. Love that, Carlos.
What was that thing he said? Did I send it or didn't send it?
Yeah.
Did I didn't send that? You said it, Carlos,
The
don't you
English
worry.
wasn't quite there, but
Wow, that was close.
Did they
between-
touch a little bit? That was
just a bit of kissing Aldas. It's fine.
just a little, yeah. Just a little,
a little peck?
what's Lewis saying?
Lewis asking how he could brake so much later than me. Well,
He's saying, get me out of
it's
this
the car. I'm
He's
afraid.
saying, look, oh my
mate.
gosh.
Science is on smoke.
Science is on a mad one.
I'm
Science
taking
is
all of them
stupid.
today.
This is insane.
Verstappen better watch out.
He's driving with rage.
This is-
It's Carlos Sainz.
Mate, Carlos Sainz might be perhaps
Carlos Sainz wins.
maddest. Oh my words.
This race is amazing.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
What's going
Getting
on?
mad round the outside. Alpine in the mix as well. Stroll's
behave.
there.
Turn 4. No one's pushed anyone off. Oh, cutting. We had Magnussen
Is
early.
Ocon going to go around the outside here? Oh, is he trying it?
Oh, what
He's
a
done
move.
it. Oh,
And Stroll
wow.
as well trying it.
Oh, mate. This is what F1 needs to be.
Yeah, fact.
Ooh.
Just have it all in Austria.
Ocon with a great move round.
Single nation championship.
2020
So they
all
used
over
it, yeah.
again.
We've done
By the
that
way,
before.
if Sainz hauls in Leclerc, like if you're Ferrari, I mean, give him a chance. Like, he's 5 seconds away.
You have to. You literally
You've got
have
to.
surely.
I think Sainz will just go now. I don't think
Yeah,
he'll
yeah,
listen.
Flipping it,
I'm
mate.
confused where this. I mean, Ferrari have got pace, but this is like ridiculous from Sainz.
Yeah.
This came out of nowhere.
Charles is still gaining time on Verstappen, and Max
He
is
is.
going to have to pit at some point.
He is. Again,
think-
track position. You got 2 Ferraris up there.
I was gonna say, I think Max might just try and do a one-stop, like only pit once Leclerc or Sainz is like right behind,
Max
right
has
behind
to,
him.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
if
the
a
Ferraris
safety
are-
car comes, it's an easy
Yeah.
decision.
The Ferraris are dedicated to a 2 stop because they've done
Yeah.
both stints on medium so far.
I don't. The thing about Sainz saying we should have stayed out, like
No, I
it's
disagree with that, to
tricky.
be fair. I disagree with that because then you end up like in trouble.
He's just
Now
Oh, no.
Behind, you know what I'm saying?
Lewis
Who can
driving
play
up
that
Checo.
game?
Yeah. Big boys. Can you remember when we used to get the videos in the post? I think it was a debrief from the weekend before,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
drivers
Yeah.
with Charlie, and then they'd all
Yeah.
be snitching on each other.
Yeah.
We need that back. That was too good.
Is that's where the Perez meme comes from, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's- There's so many memes have came from that. We need
He's
it
going to
back.
be looking just as concerned in a second if Lewis gets past.
Oh.
Oh, Science getting a black and white
Switch
as well
back,
now.
though.
Oh, careful, Vamos.
Parked on the apex.
Careful, vamos.
Lewis is all over the back of Checo right now.
This is going to be a move, sure.
Go on, Lewis.
Lewis round the outside.
Round the outside. Oh, this is going to be tricky, though.
This gives me anxiety.
No.
Oh, my word.
Oh, he knew.
That was the right
He knew
thing.
better.
It's
Yo.
so hard round the outside there.
Also, since Lewis got the penalty, he's not getting any more. He's not going over the white line.
That's crazy. Isn't it?
Oh,
That's mad. That is crazy.
Car's turning now.
Yeah.
Bono, my tyres are here.
I mean, they're obviously pushing, and those last 2 corners, it's so easy to go over the white line because you're just pushing a little bit too much. What's Sainz Jr. saying?
He's just being told about his black and white flag that he's got.
Don't worry, everyone
new
will have
classic.
one soon.
The gap to him and Leclerc has increased though because it was 5 seconds now.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Might
Charles
Piastri
won the pace.
is boxing for front wing damage, apparently.
Oh,
You're joking.
But to be fair, there's still
fine, it's the old
another
front
one.
wing.
Yeah.
No, not another
The
one.
whole car
joking.
will be
You're
different
joking.
in
Here we
2
go
races
again.
anyway. So Oscar won't have to worry. It's fine. It's all good. Just run around at the back. Get
It's
some.
not all
data in,
good, is
Oscar.
it?
It's far from.
It's
Some
not all
data
good.
in.
Arguably, it's all bad. It's gonna be
Not for McLaren. Norris doing well. Holding fort. P6.
holding it down.
I just love 2 of my favourite drivers. Are 17th and 18th. That's just pain.
Sad boy hours.
It is.
Yeah.
Who's Gasly's
There
8?
you go, Hamilton.
2 Sexted.
Has Perez got a penalty yet?
Red
Nothing
flag.
yet.
Disqualified.
Imagine in
Disqualified.
that steward's room right now having to watch all this. Watching
They
every
need an
person.
automated system,
honestly,
surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they have to. What is this about?
Oh.
Oh.
Calm yourself down.
That's Yuki
That's
and
Yuki.
Albon getting a little bit techie. Stroll with the move. Yeah.
Oh, this is miles back. Surely not.
Tell him.
Oh my word. No.
Whoa!
What happened there?
Jesus Christ.
Why
what?
did he just right to the middle of the corner?
what just
He just
I think
stopped.
Magnussen was
I'm guessing
avoiding the
something
incident
happened in
ahead.
front.
I was going to say, I thought you
right.
bus.
That's unfortunate.
I mean,
That's unfortunate for Oscar.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a like concertina effect of
Yeah, dominoes, isn't it?
this is. I think Lewis's only chance is into turn 4 because that Red Bull's still quick in a straight line. But traction's out of corner is going to be
He
difficult.
needs to go up the inside of turn
Lewis is
4.
about to complain again here.
He's gone off again, man.
He's been off every single time.
Lewis is on a mad one today.
Yeah,
He's
to be
done
honest,
that
the FIA, mate, they've got a lot to look through right now. I'm not going to lie.
I think Norris's snitching is like going through the grid now.
Yeah.
It's off on Lewis as well.
There's no friendships on track. Oh, Max Verstappen pits.
Oh, here we go
Max out
then.
of the lead. Well, he's going to come out. Honestly, he might even be third behind Sainz
There have
too.
been-
Still quite close up down
There've
there.
been very few laps in this championship
Oh,
that
that was
Max
good.
has not led.
Yeah.
We are going to have a different race leader.
Wow,
If
guys.
not
I don't
briefly.
believe
Get
it.
ready.
Oh, Max is not
Leading.
Wow.
Someone else leads the Grand Prix in 2023.
Stop the race.
Here we go.
It's
This will be
over.
close. Sainz and Verstappen.
Whoa.
Through as well. I mean, Max on those fresh hards is going to be pretty
Ocon.
quick. Ocon penalty. I'm guessing that's for the pit lane.
Naughty SD.
With
Yes,
Sargent.
pit lane, yeah.
Surely.
What do you get for that? Do you get a drive through for that?
I think you get 5, don't you?
Oh, only
Yeah.
5.
5 seconds. Max.
They barely ever do drive.
Don't they then find the team as well?
Yeah, yeah.
They're like,
yeah,
listen,
yeah.
that is your fault.
It's like you on the front jack, mate.
Yeah.
You're going dead.
Out your wages.
Yeah.
Yikes. Max is going to have to warm up them hard tyres, but I think next lap he'll get it done.
Yeah. I mean, Max is going to have crazy pace, you would imagine.
Yeah,
Does
but
that mean a
Carlos
one-stop?
has crazy
I think so. Lap
True.
25. Lap
That's
25.
crazy,
Because
Do you reckon you can do a one-stop from here?
I think so because he's got pace in
Yeah.
hand. The car's going to obviously get lighter, so the track's
I
going to
think-
be rubbered in.
You look at how many laps and you think, God, there's so many, but they go so quickly.
I
It's
think
not
it's like
like...
1 minute 7 laps or something. 1 minute 8.
Yeah, literally. Oh, Sergio's coming in now as well. Lewis will be loving that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Red Bull have held fire on their strategy. Like, they've not deviated from their strategy, reacted like the other teams have to the VSC.
Oh.
God, Verstappen is all over the back.
It's gonna be pain for Carlos.
Science doesn't even need to bother. Like,
Might as well just
well,
be
to be
driving
fair,
an
if
Alpha
Science can
Tauri.
hold up Verstappen a bit, it might help maybe Charles
Like
potentially.
later on in the race, but
Yeah.
Whoa.
Send Max to the
Boys.
outside.
Send Max to
Ooh.
the outside. Don't let him. No.
round the
Park it
outside,
in the
round the
apex.
outside, and that's job done on the
Whoa.
switchback.
The undercut.
Jesus Christ,
Bye,
that
have a good
traction.
day.
Easy.
Yeah, wow.
Beautiful.
Although,
Science
Can
gets
he
back
do
in the
anything? Can he do
slipstream.
anything?
Now with the DRS, Max holds on.
at least we'll finally
Jeez.
get Verstappen versus Leclerc again.
Yeah.
You know? It's been a while since we had like a proper Max versus Charles battle.
Yeah, it
That makes me very anxious.
Yeah.
makes me nostalgic for the
Perez.
good times.
Yeah. We actually had battles in F1.
Perez out behind Ocon.
Do you know, I'm going to take a picture of Charles leading a race.
Yeah,
Stop
just savor
the
this
clock.
moment.
Savor it.
Savor this moment. As Sergio goes past Esteban Ocon, P10. Now he's got the Great Wall of Albon.
It wasn't so great a few laps ago. Was
Yeah,
it?
it was
It was more of a door, mate. It was just opened.
It was a good move though.
It was just an archway.
It was all right.
It was an archway.
You have to
It's one
duck
of
your
those,
head a little bit.
It was one of
Yeah.
those, like, door
It's a
frames
little
with just
bit.
beads that hang down. You
The Great
Going into a
Turnstile.
bakery or something, yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, I can't, Alex will be fine. He's doing well. He's P9 at the minute. Happy. I'm happy with Alex's. If you can get a point,
Yeah.
We'll take those.
Why is Yuki back down in
We eating.
17th? Oh,
he got a penalty, didn't he, as well?
Coin.
pitted up
Got,
as
got
well.
his 5-second penalty. So
Oh yeah, did he serve that when he pitted? I think you.
yeah, I imagine he would have.
Why did he pit again then? Because he's gone from hards to hards again. They didn't last very long.
Maybe the hards are in the mud.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Damn.
Maybe he's not in a Red Bull after all. Lads.
I think we got a bit excited there with that one.
Yeah. Checo's all of a sudden realised he is driving a Red Bull.
Yeah.
It's going to be like the second race in the road potentially where Ocon's stuck behind Albon. I hope he stays stuck behind, like in Canada. And in the sprint as well. Ocon was beyond.
Yeah, he's probably quite used to seeing the back of that. What's the crypto on the back of there? Is it Kraken or something on the back of his
Yeah, yeah.
wing?
Yeah.
Lando's gonna be used to seeing the back of Lewis at this rate as well.
But the thing is, because Lewis has that 5 second, you just have to stay within that, you know.
Stop
I
it.
didn't say anything.
No one else heard you say that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
Verstappen's 5 from Leclerc. So the gap's creeping down. Fastest lap Max Verstappen as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like explosively coming down, is it though? Like it was 6 before, and now it's 5 in like 5 laps. So. Oh, Lewis,
wide.
well right wide there.
What
Surely
is
that's a massive
going?
chance for Lando with a DRS down
Yeah.
into turn 4.
Yeah, because Kravitz is saying that
Lando.
Lewis does have some kind of brake issue, I think.
I think he does as well, yeah. As
Wow.
Lando goes through,
Right.
it's P4.
Oh, very good.
Number 4,
Very
position 4. We'll have it.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I think that's where I predicted him, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we better stop going then. Just
think I
hold
did as well.
pace, hold
Holy-
pace.
Do we need to check in on
Oh,
our
I think I
predictions?
did as well.
We should
This
have.
might be a bit of a madness from the boys.
If you gas it up though, you know it'll go wrong.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, 1,000%.
So
No, keep gassing it up.
No.
no. Well, there's more. Is it? I think this was 50% of the upgrade, and then they've got another 25 in the next 2 races to do their full B spec
Finish
upgrade.
off the yeah.
There's more to come.
Science is under investigation for track limits again. He's already got a black and white flag. So
You know what's coming.
if he's guilty, then he is.
He's charged.
Here's
Wow.
our...
Here we go.
are bad.
Just but hang on a minute.
We
hang on a
are
minute.
bad. Hang that in the Louvre.
That is
only
really
position is
bad.
Penalty.
Science penalty.
Science pen.
Ah,
Rip.
damn it. And the graphic has updated to my real prediction, which now I'm like,
No, back to the other one.
But he's still wrong.
Run that
to be
back.
fair.
Yeah,
He's
he was
still
still
wrong.
wrong, by the way.
To be fair, my 5 are correct, but they're just in the wrong order. So just give it time. Give it time.
Yeah,
We all had no hope in
That Lewis
Leclerc.
come back to 3rd.
That is so funny. How is that the only one that's right? I don't understand. Of
And it's
all the
one of-
things it could be.
Yeah, and it's like the most one of the more out there
Outlandish, yeah.
ones. There we go.
Georgie Boy and Sergio Perez once again. Gasly's just sneakily having a good race, isn't he?
Yeah.
7th. I see you.
Yeah.
He needs it though because Ocon's been getting the shine, and so I think Gasly's had a decent season, but it's just a little bit messy from time to time from him and the team. So he just needs these kind of quiet P7, P8 races.
Yeah,
to kind of
And he
build
was
momentum.
quicker than Ocon all throughout qualifying as well. I think Gazzy's had the measure this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
King.
Because Lou.
That's what he does.
Oui. Allez le bleu.
Accelerator.
Oh,
Tsunoda
they've
didn't do
touched
his
it too
penalty
early.
back.
They must have done.
No, duh. Yuki Coin
But
is
that's on the
in
team,
bit-
though.
it
Surely
is
that's
in
on the team.
Yeah, but he'll get
Yeah.
a penalty anyway.
They don't care.
Nah.
We don't care.
It's not Yuki's fault.
Hello.
Still
what the
we
fuck?
rise, Aldas.
Yeah,
George like
I'm waiting
missing
for that
the-
Yuki rise.
Well,
Coming.
the lights were flashing, so I think he was just charging his battery.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just randomly like
It's inevitable.
backwards.
Get a bit of DRS from Checo, a bit of slipstream. Not worth fighting, unfortunately. This is where it's just a little bit like, in instances like that, there's no reason for George to fight
Yeah. He's got his own race going on.
because of the difference in performance, and it's
And also, after a bad qualifying, he's the one on a comeback drive as well. So he just needs to be kind of like circumspect about it and not be too risky.
yeah. Here we go, Carlos Sainz.
Here we
doing
go.
Track limits.
Should have turned the wheel a bit more, mate.
Yeah. That's where it went wrong.
It is tight though, isn't it?
It's so tight.
It might
Like,
look
that
a bit
doesn't look
more-
that bad. Oh
Mate.
my god.
He just
I'd be
drifted.
fuming. 5 seconds for that
Bloody
is like.
hell.
I get it because you've got to police it, but I think.
But how many
I don't
times
know.
has he done it before this?
Yeah.
True, but was it 5 seconds worth? That's the thing.
Wow, probably not.
Probably not.
Same
Probably
rules
live
for
the dream.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stroll
it
will
is,
have a
it
little
is.
striking distance.
Oh,
3
there you
laps.
go. AWS back again.
Back again with a stat. They could be absolutely finessing us. They could just lie to us and we'd be like,
Fact. Yeah. Yeah, he's
Drink it up.
Operating on
Striking.
vibes.
yeah, literally.
Striking
Vibes
distance,
are
72 laps. Yeah.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh man, I feel bad for Stroll down in P12, man. Of such a good start.
I know.
Yeah.
Sargent 13th. That's not bad. Williams, good day for
Yeah.
both of them at the moment.
Speaking of the Williams, though, I've got some bad news, though, for you, Tommo, because Alex Albon is on a black and white flag now.
Ooh.
So one more offence.
Will Joseph, I know you hate me, but we must be within track limits.
Every lap. Every
Yeah,
single
well,
lap.
I hate you.
Yeah, well, Lando,
hate you,
he needs to make sure, because obviously Lewis has got that 5-second penalty. He doesn't want one as well.
Could you imagine at the battle of the 5-second
I
penalties?
was
They
gonna
both
say,
get
yeah.
it. That'd be
If they
brilliant.
just give it to everyone, then it just null and voids it, really, doesn't it?
That is true.
Just
actually.
give it to everyone.
Everyone on Team Radio just like, should we all do it?
We just all do it. Yeah.
If you want to do it first, I'll do it.
I'll do it if
Make
you
a
do it.
pact, and then one of them doesn't do it.
Oh, Lando wide.
Lando wide.
Trail. Yeah, but that's the line he takes through there, isn't it?
Yeah, he was really, really wide in the wet through there and in turn 4 as well.
Karting line.
He doesn't like him.
You're not go-karting, though.
Yeah.
Someone hasn't told him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my goodness.
Ferrari asking Charles about a free stop. Wow. And he said,
Ferrari,
no.
let's not get ahead of ourselves here. all right?
Restops.
I know you're winning the race right now. You're leading, but can we not Do foolishness, please. Oh,
Gasly.
Also, he's like,
That was.
Yeah, man, harmonising.
thing is, Gasly's not really
Single
racing
out time.
anyone really. Like Checo's catching him, yeah, but Checo's in a different race, and he's miles
And he's
behind
still
Alonso.
going off track limit.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
One
doing?
for Albon.
Oh.
Everyone's actually going to hit 5 seconds, you know. It's
Honestly,
actually
we might
crazy.
as well just leave it.
Yeah. Just sack it off.
Just sack it
Everyone
off.
just do what you like.
Have a break.
Have a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good man.
They sponsor Checo now.
Kit Kat?
Yeah, they're on his helmet.
No.
Yeah, they've just started like recently.
No, because him in the media pen, right? Instead of having his drink, he'll have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, they've got 2 little Kit Kat. It was just like here and here on his.
No. Oh.
That is... I want to be sponsored by Kit Kat. What the fuck?
Kit Kat, if you're watching.
Sort us out.
Kit Kat X
Space down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
I mean, look,
prime
that's Prime
spot.
as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
Prime
prime.
What?
it's Kit Kat.
Nice.
We're not there.
Although as well, if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah.
No free promo. Yeah.
No free promo.
Oh,
Fuck
so you
Gatorade.
still got. Oh, I hate Gatorade. Genuinely. No, I did a marathon.
There goes that sponsor.
years ago, and it was in America, and they only had Gatorade, and it was at the little stops along the way.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
was, like part of me was like, I'd rather just not have any liquid and just die than not have Gatorade, because it's just like awful.
Rather than not have any liquid
I'd rather
and
have
just die.
the beers that random people are offering me. I hate beer than
Yeah.
Gatorade. It's awful stuff.
Beer is so overrated. Put it out there.
It's so bad.
Beer's awful.
Oh wow, really? Everyone?
Wow. That's
Fuck.
Wow.
That's rare. I've not sat down with 4 people before, and actually everyone's agreed with me.
And it's
It's just a
Heineken
gassy
everywhere.
thing, isn't it? Oh, Heineken is the worst because Heineken's so watery.
Yeah, it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. Oh,
Everyone, people are just offended in the chat right now about
Yeah,
for
sorry.
beer.
Oh wait, this
Meanwhile,
is the battle for the lead.
Verstappen
This is Verstappen on Leclerc.
making. He had a little look, but Charles defended well.
Oh, that Ferrari looks a bit twitchy though.
This is going to be stress for Charles. I'm not going to lie.
It's going to be so anticlimactic when it does happen.
It's
though.
going to be a.
I don't know how they don't feel
No, no,
sick
no.
because these
Right,
helmet
right.
cams are just like,
It's like a roller coaster.
it is.
How many corners can Charles hold him off then?
About 2.
He'll get him into 2-3.
Yeah,
reckon?
turn 3.
Alex Albon is under investigation for exceeding track limits.
It's going to come up in a minute.
Very good. Very fucking good. Anyway.
Oh no.
He just wants to fit in like everyone else, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm
exactly.
missing out a little bit.
Part of the. Is one for you, chat. Poll. Will anyone or how many drivers will end the race with no track limit penalties?
One. Max.
we
Let's
go.
not that up.
Down the
It's
inside.
on turn 3. And
Yeah, it should be done,
Easy
surely.
money.
A lock up as well for Charles, who's going to go wide.
did Charles get DRS, do you reckon?
I think
No, no, 'cause
it's
Max will get
Max.
double,
Max also got
Max.
DRS.
Easy.
Niran, is that a wig?
Tom Sharman, do you mind, sir?
Wow. That one
Tom,
there is a violation.
Tom, I will elbow you next time I see you on a night out. Is it looking like a bit wiggy today?
Not more than usual.
Dead trim. Dead trim.
You see the
settings.
graphic at the top? Verstappen, new race leader. Was there a bit of dust up there? I think someone went a bit wide.
That's not Yuki.
Had a graphic, new Max Verstappen, new race leader.
Shock.
Oh, wow. Thank you for telling us.
Didn't need a graphic, really.
I was watching.
Should just be old race leader, realistically, shouldn't it?
Didn't really need a graphic.
Gasly.
There's Checo, yeah, on Gasly. Oh, that Alpine rear wing having a little wiggle again.
They do like a little wiggle, don't they? Them
Yeah.
arms?
Yeah.
It's working.
Oh, this is a
That
bit.
French Buddha.
Oh,
Whoa.
Sure about that.
one.
That's a bit.
De Vries,
De Vries.
just sent Kevin.
The thing is, it's
an
one of
hour.
those.
Yeah, because Kevin's ahead. Kevin's actually
De
ahead at
Vries,
one
what are
point.
you doing, man?
I prefer not to speak.
I prefer not to speak.
It's weird though. Has
that
that
was
sort of move been normalized now in like normal Formula One in terms of like what we've seen with Max, like
Oh,
other drivers?
There's Albon's penalty.
Now, there we go.
We just went.
Albon penalty,
Come
De
on.
Vries penalty.
fine.
Yeah. What-
Everyone's about to be depressed.
It's who gets 2 penalties. That's where you know.
That's the real. That's
It
the real
will be
line
Nick de
games.
Vries.
We're not halfway.
It will.
Yeah.
Snowden's
Just
definitely got a
you
second
know.
one on the way
Yeah,
as well.
definitely.
To be fair, you
Rough
probably,
day
you
for
probably win this
Alfaro.
race if you didn't have a penalty.
That's what
That's what it takes.
Piastri wins, having not served. He got a broken front wing, didn't he? So.
Yeah, bless him.
All right, he's an 18.
happen.
Look at the Haas. I mean, 12 seconds off at the
Just
back.
like honestly, and I don't mean this like personally, Haas. I promise.
He
But
does.
it just stinks, doesn't it? It really does. Just
It
He
build
means
a
that
car.
personally.
Just build a car that lasts longer than like 3 laps. Fuck's sake.
It
Like,
sucks, Niran, doesn't it?
It sucks. Yeah, quite.
Oh, I'll let you know what
Sucks,
they say on
bro.
Twitter later.
Yeah, like in 3 days from now.
Yeah, when I can actually see stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't use that word around Haas because then they'll block you again.
Yes, quite. Yep. No one's nan was harmed in the making of that tweet. Don't worry.
Glad you said the word harmed and not the other word. Alex is still ahead of Ocon.
Stroll's on a warning, by the way.
Ocon's helmet really stands out, like more than anyone else's.
You know it's him.
He's got like a light blue car and it's in that bright red. Like George's like completely blends in. It's really like it's interesting, like in person how. And,
I
the
really like
McLaren
George.
really pops in person as well.
I will say the biggest like livery. We all both said it straight away. The McLaren looks amazing in person. Like watching from the track. I just wish again. Hopefully now that the cars are a little bit lighter, just more color on them. You know, because the whole like carbon fiber thing is a bit. It takes away from the livery.
Yeah. Strolling again. He's
heavy.
on a warning, by the way, for a 5-second pen.
Who isn't?
Well, yeah, true.
Thank you so much, race director.
Alex Albon's pretty miffed with his engineer. Miffed.
He's miffed,
Miffed.
you know. That's an interesting word.
Decent.
All right.
Miffed.
More information.
Oh, apparently
Any reason why, or just
he
that's
wasn't. He was just miffed because he wasn't getting told about his warnings. Apparently for track.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Which is very poor from.
Surely he
Williams.
knows.
The
That
case.
is bad.
Surely you know when you're not on the track.
Yeah, but when it's millimeters.
You are driving the car.
Yeah.
It's quite close though, isn't it? So I guess he's just like, where am I going wide? Like, tell me. Do you know what I mean? And they're just like, well, we don't know, son. I don't think they've got the cash for the monitors in the garage.
So with Hamilton's 5-second time penalty, he's already would have been down in 6th now.
Oh, actually, I didn't even realise how close Alonso actually was.
But the thing
to
is,
Lewis and Lando.
They've said to Lewis, like, everyone else is going to get penalties in front of you anyway. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, science has
I
one.
mean, I wouldn't be banking on that if I was him though. Like,
but-
I'll do it again.
The thing,
Again,
I was going to
how
say,
many cars ended up with no penalties?
yeah, but the thing is, like Lewis got his first pen on like lap 17.
Yeah.
Like he's got us a lot of laps to get through without
True.
getting another
That is
one.
true.
Oh my God, why is the
Vries
in the pits
pits.
again?
They've just brought him in like,
Twelve-
you're a danger
12.
to
Honestly,
everyone.
just
12 strategy.
watch it on the monitor.
No.
with us.
What's going to happen is that graphic will change to LAW and then the car goes back out.
LAW lights.
Oh, I get it.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I didn't think about that.
To see
Get
if
Liam
anyone
in the
notices
car.
it. See if anyone notices.
Listen, I'm a Liam Lawson fan as well, so
Yeah, that's win-win.
He's there this weekend, isn't he?
probably.
I think he's loitering around.
Bobbing around somewhere, yeah.
He's gonna be there every weekend now, mate.
No, they do like Le Mans start, but it's Lawson and Ricardo, and whoever gets to the car first
yeah.
Yeah.
gets in.
Iwasa's just there chilling
Sorry,
as well.
sorry,
Oh,
Vries,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
you're having a bit of a stinker, mate.
Right, what is it
penalty.
though?
There we
What
go.
timing?
How long is it
What
going to be?
timing? Is this the penalty for track
Oh, it
limits
is
or
only
it
5
Magnussen?
minutes.
Forcing.
It must be Magnussen, right?
Yeah,
5
it
minutes,
is.
you know.
5 minutes.
Did I say 5 minutes? Oh, it will be
Also
5
quite
minutes
accurate,
soon, yeah.
Also quite accurate.
So 5 seconds.
It's Toto who said to Lewis, "They're all going to get." I can't do it. That was terrible.
Get to the chopper.
They're all going to get penalties in front of you. I heard it and I was like, "Oh, I could just say it," and it didn't happen.
Didn't come out.
It's Toto who's saying that everyone else is going to get penalties in front of
Yeah.
them.
He's pressed that tactics button.
Yeah.
Wait,
You don't-
needs to be worried about Balvin.
Yeah, you only hear from Toto when
It's
it
serious.
feels like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
"I've
yeah.
got this, lads."
Yeah. I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. That used to happen with Vowles, didn't it? Because Vowles very rarely got on the radio. Only
Yeah.
when he was like,
Apologising
Yeah.
for Howler,
Yeah,
basically.
when
That's it.
shit was hitting the fan because you'd absolutely fucked up on strategy.
Yeah, sorry, Valtteri, you have to let go Lewis again. Sorry, sorry, Lewis and Valtteri, you fucked up the strategy again.
you'd be a good radio engineer, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I think you talk to them
mean,
too much.
Look,
They'd be like, shut up, I'm
The
driving.
driver be a
Stop talking. He'll be telling them all these stats and they'd be like, shut up.
listen,
I'm
Albon
driving.
is saying his engineer's not even talking to him, so Alex, hit me up.
Yeah, facts actually, yeah.
I'll tell you when you've gone over the white line.
Not
This
again.
So I think this was the original.
Was that before? Oh, Lando with a mistake here.
Ooh.
That's track limits, mate.
Yeah.
That's off the fucking road.
Actually, yeah, I wonder how many warnings Lando's had, because that also counts. Even if you go wide and
Does that
lose time.
count?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So when you make a mistake and just
That's
go off and lose
boring,
time,
innit?
it still counts. And then flies off the track here.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. By the letter of the law, he will get
to be fair, he was wide there.
Yeah,
as well,
that
I
was a
think.
bit... I'd get straight on the blower like that.
He just wants to fit in, guys. I've told you.
Yeah.
He just wants to be like everyone else.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
He's just
isn't
left
it?
out.
He
Yeah.
feels left out.
I
yeah.
do wish the graphics would show you know,
Who's got a penalty? Yeah, that should be.
Especially, but
really
only for
should do that.
Austria.
They
Only
should
for
do that.
Austria.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
bit special here.
Well, you could just have a little +5, kind of where
Yeah.
they've got the purple clock, but just a +5 with.
Yeah, because realistically, we know who's got the fastest lap. Like, you don't need to tell us.
Exactly.
You just
Of
don't.
course he has.
To be fair, though, he hasn't ran away.
Yeah,
like,
only 7
he's
seconds.
7 seconds. It's not bad.
That's amateur numbers, you know.
Oh, 8.
Drivers yet to serve their 5-second penalties. Sainz, Hamilton, Ocon, Albon, and De Vries. They were listening.
Oh my God,
They
they
were
heard.
listening. Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome to the last lap, the FIA. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe.
This is what they're doing instead of
this
giving
is
Lando
slow.
a penalty.
That is a
Very
stinker
slow.
of a pit stop for Esteban Ocon. I'm not even
Do
sure
they know
put
that they
on.
don't have to change them one at a time?
They think they're in Formula 2.
Just one guy just running around, just like.
Did that front left jack operator look really? Not the tire like look really casual, just like
Oh, his first day on the job.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll do.
Lando in as well. Off the hards. Those hards aren't lasting the craziest amount of time.
No, they're not.
Not gonna lie.
All I'm watching is Alfa Romeo's coming in.
In fact, yeah.
I don't know how many pit stops there's been.
Alphas and Hasses have been in through the pit lane.
Yeah.
15 stop
Yeah.
strategy.
Oh, Gasly under
Oh,
investigation again.
that's
gonna be a
the second
pen.
time.
That's gonna be a pen for him. Yeah.
I don't want to know anymore, to be honest.
Under 3-second pit stop. We've got Sergio trying to make a move on Fernando Alonso.
No.
Easy stuff. Into is that turn 3 technically?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. I know.
So annoying that turn 2 is like a turn that isn't a turn.
It's just a straight, bruv.
But it is for MotoGP.
It is.
Well, it's
it
not
is.
MotoGP, is it? No.
It is not. Like Esteban moaning about.
F1
Oh, this
GP.
is a MotoGP track. What?
You came
We've been
here
racing
first.
here since
I was
like
gonna say F1
Yeah.
came there first.
2000. Whenever.
I think MotoGP only came here like 4 years ago.
Sargent in the points.
Go on, Logan.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's actually been all right today, to be fair.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Logan.
Ah, Gasly.
Accelerate.
Welcome to the club.
Excellent.
Accelerate. Lewis coming in. He's going to have to serve his 5-second penalty as
Yeah, he
well
will, won't he?
here. So,
Oh,
Oh my God, why do you keep
Jesus
doing that?
Christ.
Just slow,
To be fair,
just slow down.
Someone say he has brake issues.
Yeah, he does have break.
Oh, okay.
Just slow
Just
down.
slow down.
Also, by the way,
down.
serve it right. Don't go what you don't do
touch
what
the
you
car.
do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Three,
That's the thing. That's
four,
probably what AlphaTauri did. They
5,
probably touched the car.
6. Yeah, I think they've done it. By my calculations.
Thank you very much. Keira.
Timer, you're welcome.
Fernando Alonso is reporting spitting.
Oh,
Question is
That's
he
very rude.
Is he sweating?
Is he just sweating like
Is it
George
sweat?
Russell? Yeah.
Is it sweat dripping down?
no. Is it him spitting at his own helmet? That's the real
Yeah,
question.
yeah. He's trying to confuse everyone.
Yeah.
Let's just have a down. I'm ready for like a downpour. I'm ready.
Should we actually?
Should we just go get some buckets?
Should we just have
Southern
bare
down.
rain?
Yeah.
I've got,
Could you
I've got
imagine
this. I've got a water bottle.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
the track limits if it's wet? Like, they're going to be
Jesus Christ,
flying off.
Yeah. You just have to cancel it, genuinely.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I don't remember anyone getting a track limit warning yesterday for the sprint race.
Yeah, it's because
Like,
to be
you get
fair,
5 seconds. But I know it's shorter, of course. But
and when it's wet, you want to actively stay off the curbs. So, again, it's funny
Yeah.
when you have to stay off the curbs because it's wet and you're going to spin out. They somehow do. You know, it's like I don't know. I don't like that the drivers are like complaining, especially in Austria. It's always the same issue.
wow,
It is, to be fair.
Cry more.
Every
Get
year.
on with it.
So George, what are you been up to?
Oh, we got George. Is that George Russell making a little move on Logie Sarge?
It's just really not what we should be seeing. A Mercedes fighting a Williams, is it, to be honest? We shouldn't be getting excited about this.
Oh, what a move.
Ideally not. Right, we've got a little. It seems a little bit of a lull in the race at the minute. So should we get the quiz going?
Yeah, come on
Last
then.
lap
Hit me with
quiz.
it.
Live chat. Get ready to answer away, and no cheating.
I don't know if I've even got a question right in this since we started, to be honest with you. Not going to lie. Maybe one.
We'll see.
Today's
we'll
the
see.
day. Today's the day I get a second.
And also, Norris just got Gasly, by the way. Question 1. Audi have announced their first driver signing as they prepare for their 2026 F1 entry, but who have they recruited as their new
know it.
simulator driver?
I think I know it.
Oh, shit. I actually do know it.
Am I meant to say it or do I wait for.
no, you've got to wait.
Okay.
Give you see-
I
also,
know it.
Because you've said that, then when you say it, we'll stick.
Oh, I said, if I say I know it, then I'm actually
Right,
just
right.
chatting out my ass.
I don't even know. I've got
longer.
no clue.
I might know it.
Oh, who is
I know it. I think I know it.
I think I know it.
He's not an F1. He's not actually like a F1
No.
Don. Like, he's not been in it before.
Is it me?
Oh, what's his name? I literally read the article about it. Oh, this is so annoying.
You
Exposed.
didn't read it closely enough, son.
I know it's not Alex Wirtz, but I'm just saying Alex Wirtz, but I know it's not him.
Shout out, Alex, man. Blasphemy.
Who is it? Like,
Neil Johnny?
Neil Johnny, yeah. I think.
Neil Jarny. It's
Neil
like,
Jarny.
Do you know why?
I don't know, I
Why?
might be
That's
wrong.
my Formula E knowledge.
Oh,
There we go.
shit, man. That's
Wheel
I don't watch
knowledge.
Formula E's.
There
That's just
you-
my Formula
That's just your knowledge.
That's just E knowledge.
Neil Jarny.
I might be lying.
correct.
It's right, yeah.
Yeah,
Neil,
Boy.
is it
I
spelled
was
like
go-
N-E-E-L as well?
Yes,
No.
yeah.
Oh, Neil.
Oh,
To be fair, I
Neil.
would have guessed De Vries because they're probably anticipating him not having a seat. So,
That's it.
Get in early. Get in early.
Harsh. Who won the very first Formula One World Championship Austrian Grand Prix held at the track, which is now known as the Red Bull Ring, but was then called the Ostrich Ring?
Ostrich.
Ostrich Ring.
Yeah, just the ostrich ring that.
Who won the very first
I'm
F1
out.
World
I've
Championship
not got a
Austrian
clue.
Grand Prix? Who won the first Austrian
out.
I'm going
Grand
to
Prix?
Aldas this one.
I'm going to go Nicky Lauda just for the bands.
I don't even know what year they started here.
I'm gonna. Oh, they've been a while.
Fucking ages, mate.
You keep calling Scouse for?
What's his
I
name?
don't know, mate.
I think the only person that was alive at that point was Tommo, so he should
So come on, pick it out of your brain.
Friesland.
Tomo was in second.
what-
think back to your youth.
As soon as GCSEs then.
The
Choosing his A levels.
like O levels, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That would be the proper.
That was a throwback.
Oh, what's I mean, it's
Oh,
none of the
there's
people that
loads of
you're
different
saying in
answers
chat.
here.
Brabham.
Someone said Teo
Fangio.
Porsche. Yeah, go on.
That might have been for the other question.
I actually enjoyed that one. Porsche.
Correct. He probably wasn't even born.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Whoa.
Science Orlando.
Around the outside. What a move.
Science obviously served his
Science-
5-second pence. That's why he was behind, and he's now back in front. What a move!
Oh, they played.
Lovely.
They gave each other the respect as well, which is important.
Yeah, that was
Beautiful.
close race.
That was really good.
Because they're still
racing.
lovers.
I think it's so easy for someone to just like run you off, but that was good.
Yeah. I can't think of that. They were the Austrian guy who won the championship posthumously.
Jochen
because-
Rindt?
Jochen Rindt.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
I'm gonna say.
That's my guess. Jochen
I'm gonna
Rindt.
say
I'm going to say Alain
Esteban
Prost.
Gutierrez.
Esteban.
Cheers, everyone.
I have no idea. Because I don't even know what time period I'm meant to be even thinking of.
Yeah.
Fuck knows.
And the answer is
Diddle-a-diddle-a-diddle-a.
Jackie Hicks.
Ah,
Shout out
okay.
Big Jack.
I think he was Was he Belgian? I forget.
Yeah,
1970 with
Oh,
Ferrari.
wow. Okay.
Jeez.
Congratulations.
Jackie
got the X from not winning races.
Question 3. John Watson took his first F1 victory at the 1976 Austrian Grand Prix, but which team was he driving for?
Again, Tomo's down to you, bro. You were.
We weren't born.
yeah,
You
we
were.
weren't around, but you were. So,
Watson.
John Watson. Jonathan Watson. Watsonathan.
name.
Imagine you had short versions of surnames as well. Like John Jonathan, Watson, Watsonathan. Be cold.
Jonathan.
Watsonathan would be great.
That sounds like Scandinavian.
Yeah, Watsonathan.
Magnussen, black and white flags.
Oh, God. Just get him out of the race.
Yeah.
Just get him out of there.
I'm going to
him around while he's
say John Watson.
I'm saying McLaren.
I was going to go
By the way.
McLaren.
I'm just
Was he?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if we were guessing a team or a
Brabham.
driver. Then.
I'll guess Brabham.
Really
I'm
like
not
what?
I think Brabham were pretty good in the mid.
Penske. How far along?
Penske.
How long ago was this?
Lotus, Alpha.
Sherlock Holmes Racing.
Oh.
Poirot Motorsport. Go on, right, Keira. Have you had a guess?
I'm going to say Brabham because I've read it on this.
Brabham
I've
as
read
well.
it on
All
chat.
right. The
Okay,
answer
I'm gonna go
is
McLaren.
McLaren. Mad
No,
Penske.
what? Is it actually?
Penske. Someone actually. That's
my
crazy.
God.
Someone
They're
googled
only-
that. I'm not having that.
Someone-
Yeah.
Someone a
They
million
have Google, we
percent
don't.
googled that.
their only ever victory in F1.
Yeah, only for
wow.
sport.
Question 4. What was banned by the FIA for the 2003 season following a review into the 2002 Austrian
Australian.
Good eye, Mike.
I think I know this.
Oh, yeah.
Team orders.
Oh yeah, Mike. Team orders.
Oh
it
my
is,
God,
it was.
yeah.
It's a
Because
Barrichello
of-
Schumacher-
I remember
Schumacher
this.
thing.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember it, but you know.
Yeah,
Yes. Naughty,
They
naughty,
actually
very
banned
naughty.
cars. They were just like, nah, not doing
No
this
racing.
anymore. Nah, mate.
Watch the
spot
track
on.
dry.
Team orders were banned.
But the thing is, I
it was
prefer-
impossible to enforce.
I prefer now. Yeah, I prefer now now when the team orders are not banned, because like when they were banned, they were trying to like play like games, and it was just like ridiculous. You know, the whole like Fernando is faster than you to Felipe. It's better when we just know. Like,
Yeah.
If a driver,
just say it with your chest.
if your teammate is quicker than you, and the team wants to like
Throw
stop the
some
cars,
balls.
just say it. You know.
Throw some balls.
Throw some balls.
I mean, obviously Fred Vasseur wasn't about that, but
Yeah, he wasn't told.
Max
Slap
is
it
in. Is someone
What a
else going to
piece.
lead?
He's got a gap.
no
I think
way.
he's got a
Well,
gap.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, is someone else
One
gonna
day
lead?
they will do a slow pit stop. I don't know when that's going to be, but
Red
one
Bull are
day
just
they will.
actually the best at everything, aren't they? It's actually unfair.
Mediums for Max. There is potential for rain towards the end of this race.
Okay.
According to Crofty.
They'll be on the podium and they'll be like pouring it down.
Yeah, I hate it when that
I know.
I hate it
So
so
annoying.
much.
Checkered flag. Pause.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Ted Walker visits the notebook
Yeah.
and it's drenched.
Yeah. It's just Oscar Piastri that gets rained on and that's it. Fuck off.
He's still going. He's still got 10 laps to go.
Oh.
Right, final question. Question 5. What was the podium order at last year's Austrian Grand Prix?
What was Verstappen?
No, it was Leclerc who won it. Verstappen second.
Oh no, I was thinking about the sprint.
Who finished third?
I don't remember last race, let alone last year. You're joking.
My memory is so bad.
My
for
memory's
things like this,
awful.
yeah. I can tell you what happened like 20 years ago.
Hamilton
but-
finished
well.
it was Hamilton third. It was Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton last year.
Leclerc,
Okay.
Verstappen, Hamilton.
Yeah, I think it was. Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton. We're locking it in.
Locking in.
Don't
Bang.
remember. Did I watch?
I'm going to go for Esteban Gutierrez,
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
Enski,
Nice.
and then John Watson.
Oh, that's out. No way.
Thank you very much, everyone. Good night.
Yes, correct.
So it was
there
Leclerc that won. Mad
First,
thing.
Charles Leclerc.
I forgot Leclerc
Second.
won round here last season. What the fuck?
That was his last win, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, my recency bias is crazy because I just assumed that Verstappen won everything.
Yeah,
again.
same. It's Verstappen, obviously. Obviously.
Obviously, it's like that. Actually, Ferrari were good last season.
Leclerc back up into second.
Perez in the pits. 2.4.
Indeed, Sainz and Lando heading through as well. Sergio's going to come out in P5. But I
What do you
have
do if you're Ferrari? Do you go all the way to the end now, or because Perez is on new tyres?
Yeah.
he's going to be quick.
You've got to try it, I guess, right? Because I mean,
should
either
go.
way, you'd come out behind Sergio, and you've not got the pace to match Red Bull, so you might as well just try and hold them up.
Checo's only less than 5 seconds behind Carlos. So
Wow.
Good race from Lando, by the way. I'm happy.
Yeah.
And fastest lap right now as well.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Piastri.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's one of the races. of Piastri's
I was
career.
genuinely like looking, where is Piastri?
All the way at the
The
bottom.
last of the actual runners.
it's a bit of a McLaren sandwich at the minute.
Yeah.
It is.
A little bit. With a few, Red Bull Ferrari.
Oh, I'm
toppings.
so hungry.
Sorry, bro.
I need food. I might deliver during the podcast.
Ooh.
Or actually, no, and other outlets are available. I had to save myself there.
Yeah.
Uber Eats, Just Eat,
Well done.
your local takeaway store.
That's it.
0800
All good.
783.
Accidentally
Don't
give
ring
someone
that.
else's phone
4198.
number.
Ring,
Oh,
ring
no.
that now. Ring that right now. I want to know what happens. Ring Tommo's phone number.
It is 07.
07.
I was going to say, if I was an 0800 number,
Yeah.
I'm not that big time.
He's got an Android, so I don't know what.
What?
I don't even know what number that is.
I don't even know how they work.
Hello.
That's the little curly thing that comes, the wire that comes out as well.
Unfold it.
Oh,
What's he saying?
Hamilton's like, is there a reason why the stewards haven't given penalties to people?
he's still on it, is he?
Yeah.
Because they haven't crossed the white line, probably.
You're still on about
He's
that.
still on about it. That's all he's focusing on is other people's
No, I do hear it, to be
penalties.
fair, Lewis. He feels cheated.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised he hasn't got another warning. I don't know how he's managed to go another 40 laps without any problems after like 17
Also,
laps.
how are Hamilton and Russell now next to each other?
Yeah, that needs an
How has that
investigation.
happened?
I mean,
That needs an
Russell is
investigation.
10 seconds back. I think that's
Yeah,
kind of
hold
like-
on, actually. How has Lewis ended up that far behind like Alonso and stuff as well? He only had a
Well,
5-second
again,
pen.
he's got the brake issue. Like,
Yeah, fair.
he's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
having to drive within himself a lot, right? He's not happy with the car, clearly. There's obviously in it some kind of issue. Oh,
Didn't want
falling
that.
apart.
Don't need it anyway.
No,
Just a phone.
don't worry about it.
and look at Logan Sargent up there in P13. Love to
Very
see
strong
that.
race.
Yeah.
Yes, Logie.
It is good.
Go
However,
Logan.
both Williams are at the points. They just need a couple,
but
All
pens.
Albon needs is like 2 5-second penalties for Gasly, and he's in the points.
Yeah, to be fair, we need another graphic actually seeing who's served a pen. I'm guessing most people have through that round of pit stops, but
Is that you sending out that message to the FIA
yeah,
again?
please, FIA, if you could just do that again, thank you very much.
Yeah.
you know you wanna. But I think, McLaren have got to be pretty happy here, right? Lando's within half a second of Carlos Sainz.
Yeah.
And he's there
Podium.
on like actual pace as well.
close.
Like it's genuine, just like, all right, but then Oscar Piastri's getting lapped.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
Oh, stop it. I'm
It's
going to
like his cars broke
cry.
down for a second.
Oh,
Oh,
Yuki's
not
getting
again.
Yuki,
How's
2
Yuki-
penalty
what's
Yuki.
going on?
They're just hating on him.
don't kick the man when he's down.
10? Oh, it's because they touched his car during the 5 second
Oh,
pen.
yeah.
Oh no, it isn't. It's just because of track limits.
7? Did that say
my God.
seven track limits?
Yuki's just.
Is he
playing
driving
his
the
own
same
game
layout as
today.
everyone else?
Yuki's at Hungary right now. This is crazy.
Oh, at least Piastri won't be last.
Yuki still thinks he's in that monster truck.
Yeah.
Just like taking any line he wants.
Oh, Yuki coin is in the mud.
Yes. It
Not his-
reached a
not his
really big
finest
high at one point.
Performance today.
Well, that's that one thing that Yuki still has is that level of inconsistency where he can drop a couple like, oh man, yeah, I'm really happy with you today. And then he will have an absolute stinker, bless him.
This saves De Vries a little bit, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Only
He's just kind of
slightly.
consistently just kind of,
Yeah.
Nah, to be fair, 15th is not shocking.
Also,
Yeah.
the production, the TV.
There's a TV about to say, want to keep it on, just pick up your remote.
Yeah, it's dying.
What, just pick it up.
Wave.
Don't even press anything.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Just turns it off.
Technology and that.
Technology.
Also, Norris just lapped, I think, Piastri.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Old news, Aldas. Come on.
Pain,
Had to be done.
suffering.
We're in Spain without the S.
Beautiful, lovely, jubbly. Right. Any
battles going on right now?
Anyone doing anything, darling?
Right, where's that
kind of
rain?
settled down?
Can
now,
someone
actually.
do something?
And it's Norris, Science. They're the two closest. But Perez is reeling.
He's bearing him. He's bearing down on him.
Reeling him in.
Oh, yeah. Now, Yuki, you have the power to do something historic here. Listen,
What you got on your mind? What you
I'm thinking just a little hold up of. No, never mind. It's true. It was good while it lasted, lads. It was fun.
Just parks on the side of the track.
In the middle of the track.
Yeah,
Not part there.
On the apex.
All track limits warning from the team.
To
Anyway,
be fair, Lando's only got one left, hasn't he? I think. A Stroll pits for like the 17th time today.
I think
Imagine-
Aston Martin, since that virtual safety car, they've just been.
Well, they
got
just
caught out.
shafted it there
Yeah.
and then. I don't understand why they didn't pit under the virtual safety car.
I don't know either.
Ferrari fares, like you just missed out on the timing, bless whatever. But like Aston Martin just chose not to.
Yeah.
It's weird.
yeah, I think Fernando's podiums looking a bit.
not
It's not been
happening.
great this weekend, has it?
Yeah, the
for
pace
Fernando?
just ain't there. Same for Mercedes, obviously as well.
Oh, Ocon.
Seems
Oh, no, that was just because of it.
Albon in the
That's 'cause of
points.
it, I think.
Has Albon
now-
served? Has he served as Albon? Has he served as a penalty? do you think?
So.
We actually need a graphic for this because I don't know how you meant to keep up on who's done what.
Actually, yeah, genuinely, we do need it. Like, as in the FIA need to make
Like,
a
nothing's
graphic
going
for
on
us.
in that corner down there. Just put it down there. Just add it in. FIA.
Nice.
Live
Here
it.
on production.
Yeah.
Make it happen. To be fair, even if Albon hasn't served it, he's fine because he's got 11 seconds over Stroll. So
Oh yeah.
But if he gets a 10-seconder like Yuki,
Oh, well, Lando's just gone wide. Love that from you, mate.
Pretty sure that
Come
was
on,
over the
Lando,
white line
you
as
got
well
this.
from Lando.
Imagine you were taking a shot every time
Here we go.
someone went over the line.
It's not too late to start doing that, by the way.
It's not.
It's not.
We'd still be on the
You'd be
floor.
like Niran every night.
Excuse me, what are you trying to say?
No.
We'll do a little rewatch
Take it all
of it.
back.
No, you're right.
15 laps to go. 15 laps.
yeah.
After Australia, definitely
That's
fuck.
true.
Jesus
Sleep
Christ.
for a day.
Never
Well,
again.
we've got 5 more, including this. 5 more European races after this,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's
Japan.
all the Japan,
Oh,
Vegas,
wow.
That's another
Singapore.
6 a.m. for you.
That's another. I'm out in.
We
That's another-
are
you're not
gonna
Guys, I'm
be,
gonna
Yeah.
be sick that day.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, just in advance. I won't be there.
we're going to be
You can if you
struggling.
like.
We can just some club up the road night out. Maybe see
Yeah.
anyone from the Dolphin, the out, Paul of the
round
Dolphin.
here?
Yeah, there's pub
round
the
here?
Dolphin near here. Any of the out.
I don't bait out the.
Or in that. Near, not that near. We're not inside it. Right
Yeah, we
from the
can be
Dolphin.
later on.
By the way, Tommo, how much are you regretting going back on your Perez prediction to P2? Because he's going to get up to the podium now.
Yeah. And science ain't
Bottled
finishing
it.
second.
Yeah.
Nah, it wouldn't have felt right. It wouldn't have felt right.
Would have felt like a hollow victory.
Yeah, it would exactly.
I think we're all just. Well, actually, no, we're not wrong now because Verstappen's leading, isn't he? But I'm fuming. I had Lando right. No, I don't.
I think I've had Max Leclerc. I might get. Did I have Norris in fifth? Maybe.
I mean,
I haven't got a clue why.
Charles
I
could
had
hold on
Leclerc
to
outside the
P2
top five
here.
for some reason. I don't know why, but
Charles could definitely hold on to P2 here. Like he's got about 9 seconds to Carlos.
Yeah.
So.
They need to Science. You need to do an Albon.
I was going to say as well, if Science can do Ministry of Defence here. Oh my God, they're really in snitch mode tonight, innit? Jesus Christ.
Snitch watch right here.
I really don't want to jinx
Snitch
it, but I
watch.
can't believe 2 Ferraris are still running up at the top.
Yeah, that is,
Oh yeah. That's it. They're gonna retire.
Yeah, that's it.
Engine goes back.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, if I have.
Science's car rolling back down the hill again.
Yeah.
Fire.
That was so sketchy
That
last
was
year.
crazy, yeah. Was that last year?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
He's going to go for the inside. No, outside.
Ooh.
Checo, cut back.
Science on the defence, but that Red Bull is just so quick in a straight line as well. Great
Carlos,
switch back.
Carlos has got DRS
Oh,
though,
he
from the back
has.
marker.
Defend the inside, maybe. Defend the inside, maybe.
There we go.
Yeah.
Vamos, vamos,
Oh, it's 'cause there was
vamos,
half
Oh
away.
wow.
That's helped him out there.
Magnussen's like, if I can't do anything this race, I'm just going to call it chaos.
That was so. Was it Magnussen that retired?
Yeah.
It just caused that absolute mental Italian Grand Prix where Gasly won.
Yes, because he was at the front of the pit
Yeah,
entry.
it was the
yeah,
pit entry. Yeah,
it was.
yeah, he absolutely.
And I
just,
think because the pit entry was closed, but Lewis didn't see it in time. Or Mercedes didn't tell him
yeah,
in time.
it
so he
just caused
went in.
chaos. Yeah.
Throwback.
Gasly
that,
win.
wasn't it?
What a good day that was.
Yeah, Gasly.
Gasly, wee wee.
Still running the points though, Pierre. P9.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's difficult to know. Like, has anyone got any penalties left? Like, it's just.
We don't know. We
Yeah.
will get told at the end.
Tsunoda's got one. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I think he's got 3.
That's a banker.
Well, Checo is really reeling him in, isn't he?
That Ferrari back, that rear wing's kind of twerking again a little.
Trying to be like Alpine.
Moving mad.
Is he going to defend it? He is.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oi, oi, oi.
Almost touched.
Boys,
That got
boys.
very sketchy
Careful,
between
lads.
Sainz and Perez.
Keep it clean. Oh no, but he sacrificed the exit, so he's done.
Yeah,
Oh, but
he's
Sainz
got
gets
DRS.
DRS.
He's
Sainz
got
gets
DRS.
He's played that well.
He must have been behind at the line, and he'll go right round the
on.
outside.
defended
No,
like
that was a good
Oh,
move.
no, 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 no.
Ah.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, twitchy on the exit though. He's out of tyres. I think he's out of tyres a little bit.
No.
On the inside though.
Sergio looking for the outside, but Sainz holds on.
Wow.
Tell you what, if Charles Leclerc gets P2 here, there's a lot of.
Well, he will now because he's holding them up as well. It's 11 seconds now, that gap between the two Ferraris.
He's he's an Alonso from Hungary.
doing God's work.
Mm.
Well done, Vamos. Very good.
Yeah.
Very Vamos indeed. Stroll has closed that gap to Albon to 4 seconds. I'm not enjoying
Oh, dear.
seeing that.
Oh, Sargent
Sargent,
wants to
you
get in
have
on
a
the
good ride.
mix.
Come on.
Fuck's sake, Logan.
He needs just a solid P13 is just to at least kick off the season a little bit.
Yeah,
You're going to have to be downgraded to corporal if he gets a penalty.
Love that.
It's not good enough.
Lieutenant's on.
Oh, Science having a bit of a moan. I
Oh.
don't really know what he's
Oh,
moaning
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Oi,
Goodness
my
me.
Aggressive.
That little weave there is a bit of
chopping
a
is
crazy
mental.
one.
I like.
Carlos ain't playing. This is-
And he's got DRS again.
This
How
on
is he
the-
getting DRS?
It's because Perez is like ever so slightly ahead at the detection zone into the corner.
But the detection zone must be right on the apex or something.
Well,
It's
Perez
crazy.
going for the outside line.
They have moved it, I
No.
think.
Yeah, I think
Maybe,
it is
yeah,
like
must
pretty
have,
much
yeah.
right next to the thingy. So Perez has got to play it tactically. He's got to make sure that he's actually behind at that turn.
Yeah, like sacrifice turn 3. Don't even try it.
Yeah. Just firm it. He keeps hitting him.
I don't know.
I don't know what Carlos is complaining about because it feels like it's him that's twitching into that corner. I'm not going to lie.
It's Carlos that's been doing like the hitting for the most part.
They're both trying to kind of play the gamesmanship. There's a bit of gamesmanship going on, I think, from both of them.
Lando's about to deliver the ultimate snitch on both of them. So they're both aggressive. They're both being dangerous. Give me the podium.
How is
Yeah, I mean, if they
Perez?
crash into each other, Lando podium is firmly on.
And driver of the day, look,
And it could happen.
22%.
Yeah, goodness me. Right, here we go again. Take 3. Sergio Perez bearing down on sights towards turn 3.
You see, he doesn't dive too
He's
much.
not behind this time, so it will be Sergio that has the DRS, I believe.
Yeah. Finally clocked onto that.
This is still going to be close, though.
Yeah.
Defend to the inside, Carlos.
Nah, he's through.
Nah, he's got
wow.
this surely.
Yeah.
There we go, Sergio Perez. He's gone wide, though.
Oh, vamos, Carlos.
No, still good enough exit.
Oh, he's got it. He's
Fair
got
enough.
Has to go. Sergio is 3rd for now. Dun dun dun.
it. 12.8 seconds to Leclerc.
Yeah, but only 9 laps.
He's,
to go.
yeah, it's going to be too much. I don't think he's got that amount of
Well,
time.
Charles Leclerc's done today.
Really good, yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, impressed.
Especially because he has about 3 brains
It's a
there.
great little scrap.
Sorry.
Mad.
I do love him. Don't worry about it. Sorry, that was really rude.
Stroll to Albon, 1.8.
I just don't trust them.
Ooh, great. Yay. Really happy to hear that. Yeah. Why I'm
see
drawing
your seat?
attention to it.
Can you see your seat there? Any of the replays?
No.
Not quite.
Subway hours.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't.
Doesn't show.
Camera
Just, like,
moves
drape,
past
like, the
too
flag of
quickly.
like Lithuania, like over.
Yeah,
the
you
top
should
of
have
it
left
and
it
just-
there.
Yeah, you should have.
That'd been cold.
I'll tell you what though, the choppers that get a lot of these shots, they look unreal. Like
They're
you see how
so close
like,
as well.
they fully like
Yeah.
bank. They're like nose down almost to the floor, like following.
I
It's
always wave
sick.
at it, even though I know I'm not in shot. I'm like, hiya. It's me.
I'm on TV.
Oh, hi, mum.
Mom.
I'm that pixel, mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal.
It's a skill.
Strolls on the back of Mr. Albano.
That's going to be a big battle.
No.
It
Stop
is.
it.
Apparently, Red Bull are telling Max that he's got to look after his tyres, and he's like, I could do another pit stop, can't I? Because he's got 21 seconds to.
It's too tight. I think,
21
there.
seconds
What's
to go.
happening here, Tommo?
I got 21 seconds to go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Lance.
He's not all
closing
over the
up
back of him, though.
To Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was 11 seconds, the gap. And now
Oh, wait,
it's-
what?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're
You
done.
said it.
Oh,
You-
yeah, I did. Man. That was me.
Off
just
on
needs
getting on
them,
the getting on the action.
Mediums to fall off a cliff.
Is
I
it? Did you
don't
see his wrist? He's like got some cramp in his wrist or something.
Probably. They're probably still broken.
He was intimidating me a lot.
Intimidating me.
Oh,
so scared.
was really
was
scary.
Are you sure, Carlos? Are you sure, mate?
That's,
Come on.
That's pretty weak sauce. Right
Sergio
there. That's
was
so
scaring me.
He was intimidating me.
And also,
that gives me race me too hard vibes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. It does.
by the way, and I'm pretty sure it was Carlos who was like aggressively like coming back over.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, that was pretty weak sauce.
Leave him alone.
And I was about to like prop him, saying I think he had more pace than like Leclerc in this race, but yeah,
It's the second half of his race has fallen apart, though, a bit, innit?
yeah,
I mean, he's
been intimidated, mate. That's
He
Too
has.
intimidated. Yeah, just too scared, unfortunately. It is what it is.
I was going to say if anybody does have a gap to pit for a fastest lap, but if it was anyone, it would be Max.
It is
wouldn't
literally Max, yeah.
It's
And
literally
you
the
know
only
he will
one.
want to do it, just
Yeah.
get fastest lap.
Imagine then that is when they have their dodgy pit stop.
Yeah. Oh,
You wouldn't want to be that.
the wheel
pick
nut's not
crew.
on.
Lance Stroll around the outside of Alex into turn
Oh.
four.
They
Oh.
touched.
Contact. There was contact there between Stroll and
No,
Albon.
because Alex is getting PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh.
He thought I'll just do a Hamilton, like just into that corner.
Puncture or anything? No, I think
think
Stroll's
it was
got away
alright.
with it.
Very close, but everyone looks fine. No clear and obvious
looks
damage.
good.
Yeah, no, got away with that one.
Oof, blimey. It's not what you want.
Scary.
Blimey.
Blame me.
Oh, God. Albon's going to get a P11. Never mind. Sargent's still P13, but we know he's got a penalty to serve. It, once again, is annoying.
To be fair, I don't think he has
Graphic.
it yet. I think he's just won away.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
he's got
really?
black
Oh,
and white.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Land credit. Oh, here we go. A little
Oh,
bit of
hello.
a train going
It's
on.
been a while since we've seen it.
Yeah, where's this came from?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
That's right. We've got Magnussen, Bottas, Sonoda and Piastri.
Piastri.
Oh, it's the wooden spoon award. Let's fucking have it.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
I was about to call it the battle of the mid, but it's not even that.
It's not.
Yeah. It's the
Who
battle of the
will
back.
not be last, excluding Hulkenberg, of course.
Piastri's got a bit of pace here, I think.
Although Sonoda does have about
Relative.
30 seconds of penalties.
Don't lie. Don't lie to me like that. Come
I'm
on.
trying.
Yeah. Does he though?
Oh, not my boy Yuki. I don't want Yuki last, though. Come on.
I mean, he will be with all the
Not
penalties,
like
but
this.
Not like
unfortunately.
this. And that's Mercedes, I think, coming up to lap them.
Bottas is just ready to get his cheeks out and just distract Magnussen in the mirror.
That's
Doesn't need an invitation,
that's
mate.
unsportsmanlike
That's
behaviour.
why
Yeah.
it depends what you think
Oh,
of the
yeah,
cheeks.
that's
ready,
right.
doesn't
Bottas
it?
up the inside.
Oh, he's done it.
Whoa.
Oh, goodness me. There's Hamilton's in the mix as well.
Hamilton's like,
lapping
can I
them.
join?
Hamilton's
Sorry,
just like,
excuse
stay
me.
away from me,
Guys,
you
I'm just
know?
trying to get past.
Oh, goodness me.
Bottas
Magnussen
got
going
his
for it
cheeks
again.
out.
Sargent
Oh.
We were
Low
just
key.
Magnussen
probably-
round the outside. Go on, mate.
That's a great move. Can you hold it though?
Lovely move. Bottas should have fought it a bit more.
Bottas,
but
can he hold it around the outside? No, not quite.
Mate,
oh,
he
he's
is holding
trying.
it.
He's going
trying.
for it.
He's trying.
Oh,
let's just pretend this is for the win.
squeeze.
Oh my god, mate, in the lead!
No.
This is unbelievable.
Hamilton's like,
great.
me too.
And now Lewis is chasing down into
Oh, Lewis
P3.
up to
Unlapping
P3. Goodness me. Oh,
That's
Oscar.
exciting,
I'm
isn't
seeing
it?
Oscar in the background. He's there.
He's like, I'm here, I'm still here. I'm
I'm
trying.
holding on.
He's
I'm
got
holding
DRS
on to
left.
the back.
This DRS is a bit pointless though, this one.
Yeah, true.
Nothing happens.
No
does
one's
it?
sending it into turn one, lads.
Not one of them.
Do you remember that 5-car scrap we had last year around here?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cold.
That started
Yeah.
with a little turn one move, I think, from
Yeah.
Alonso.
Oh, hello. Someone's getting lapped. Right, Yuki.
Whoa,
the
wait.
frame rate.
Oh, what's going
Frame
on?
rate, Jesus.
PowerPoint.
Oscar's driving a Windows XP fucking Toshiba laptop.
Hamilton's like,
Round the outside. Oh, he's
Ooh,
on that
Magnussen there. Just cutting off Bottas before he could get in.
oh, you have got to be careful though when you've got a lapped car coming
Facts.
through.
Yeah.
You're
When
battling
getting
for
lapped.
B16. It's a big thing.
Yeah. You don't want to be that guy at the back.
No.
Checo's got fastest lap. Max has a 24-second gap almost.
Surely a-
to-
Kev. Right, Kevin's last then.
Oh.
But that means Bottas is in the lead.
Woohoo.
Magnussen leads, but he's got a 5-second penalty.
It'd be like Canada.
Yeah, 2019. Same moves.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What have you been up
no,
to?
not Lando. Don't do it, lad.
You don't.
He's all right. But then on the exit, bit off more than he could chew.
No.
Oh, he's getting rinsed.
That's so close. I mean, so difficult. All right, let's get the zoom in. No, I want to see.
The camera's literally.
Apparently, he has. Oh yeah,
Okay,
he's
he's
definitely. Yeah, he hasn't got a black and white flag though. Anthony Davidson was just saying. So
Okay.
I don't know how, to be honest, but Valtteri on Magnussen.
Oh, this is
Oh,
Yuki
God,
done inside
Yuki's
as well.
in there as well.
We'll have to see it.
In
the
there.
battle of mid. It's
It's all
glorious.
kicking off. Lovely tree that.
Round
Yuki.
Go on, Yuki.
Go on,
Round the
Yuki.
outside.
Go on, you.
Redemption.
Round the
Whoa!
outside. Done it. What a move.
Yuki
stuff.
And that's for P18.
Bump up that
Yeah.
average finishing position, Yuki. Come on.
I was 17. Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
the real
How
championship.
dare you?
How
Aldas.
dare you
I'm sorry.
underestimate the position?
The power of the Yuki.
Come on, Oscar, you can do it as well. Come on, darling. You got this.
Sounds like you're talking to a dog because his name
Yeah.
is Oscar as well.
Come on, Oscar. Come on, Oscar, you can do it.
It's a good dog's name to be.
It is,
It is,
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
Oscar.
It's top quality.
Yeah.
All right. Someone named the dog. Imagine he named his dog Oscar. Oscar and Oscar.
I'm Oscar.
Oscar
My
and
dog is also
Piastri,
Oscar.
two dogs.
Yeah.
He's sick.
I'm going to do that.
Do we think Max will stop for fastest lap?
I was thinking.
Yeah, I
that.
think he'll want to. It depends
I
on
think
the
he'll
Red Bull
want to, but I think the team will be like, nah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just allow it.
You've got
But
enough
if he
points.
Just, if he
Thank
just
you.
drives
You don't need
in
another
second
one.
pits, then
The team just gives
what
us
are
a
they
slow
going to do?
stop on purpose. Like, no. Learn your lesson.
It's a drive-through penalty, mate.
Yeah.
Verstappen
Here we go.
radio.
Oh,
Guarantees
oh,
like
oh.
a fastest lap.
He said he prefers to box. They told him to start cooling the tyres, and he said he
I
wants
got me and
to
Aldas
box.
just look at you every time the radio waiting,
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
waiting for the relay.
For
Max
confirmation.
wants the box,
Yeah,
yeah.
he wants fastest lap.
The team
doesn't
want him to cool the tyres. Just
They ain't there.
They
He'll
ain't
drive
there, bro.
He'll drive into the garage.
Yeah, that's
Just
one-
like,
the
All right,
helmet's
change my tyres now.
because if he pulls in, he could just pull in.
Yeah.
Pull into someone else's pit box and be like, right, McLaren, do my tyres instead then.
It's a risk though, isn't it? Because if he pulls in and they are actually not ready for him, then
Yeah.
Max, just pull in.
Just
it.
put it. Yeah.
Send
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Here
you're
we go.
joking me.
They're folded. Red Bull are folded. You might as well, I guess. Oh, let's get the
Oh,
part
wow.
Fermi thing out of the way.
Fermi barriers are
They
in the
do
way.
that. They've done that. What other Grand
What are
Prix
you
was it?
playing
They
at,
started
FIA?
getting everything out when there was still
Well, it was back,
someone
wasn't
The
it?
race
where
is
they
still
had
on.
Ocon
You know
come in.
it.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Mate, if they fuck this pit stop.
This
Could
is
you
gonna be
actually
hilarious.
imagine the pressure right now?
Even
Don't
I
mean to alarm anyone at Red Bull, but this is do or
Yeah,
die.
no pressure, lads. No pressure.
No
but
pressure. You've got 3 seconds.
is the
now.
win on the
time.
line.
Guys and girls, take your time. Just
Here we go. The soft's ready.
And then just
Slap
fumbles the
it
tire,
in.
drops it.
No, they absolutely
smashed
smashed
it.
it. That is disgusting.
3.
That might be the quickest pit stop of their day.
Probably.
These lot disgust me, honestly. They're just so good at everything.
They are
Oh my God, Piastri, 18th.
Yes, go on, Oscar.
violently talented.
The main violently
guy.
talented. Yeah, no
And Max
chance. So
Verstappen.
Leclerc still in second.
this is-
Max leads and gets the soft.
This is as much a Homer race as any other. He's got to do it for
Perez.
fans.
Ooh, Perez has got a black and white flag.
Gotta be
4
careful
track
here.
limits. He's got one more lap. If he goes over again, he will be behind Carlos
Not very
and off the
vamos.
podium. That's very Sergio Perez behavior, though. If he
I love
gets
this guy.
that
He's
limit
leading the
last.
race and he's doing like tire warm up zigzagging. Like,
Yeah, because it's like it's qualifying.
yeah.
He's warming up for his hot lap.
He's just going to make sure gets the job done. Get the battery, full send, Bosch. Well, look, I mean, 4 seconds behind, championship fight on, right, Leclerc? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Get out.
Doesn't even want a
There's
response.
John Elkann.
What is he
Big
wearing?
boss. Yeah, I don't know what he's
That
been
is-
drinking.
Oh, he's in a Red Bull.
That is sauceless.
Yeah, it did look a bit like Red Bull, didn't it?
This is
Say
so
he's
cool.
sauceless.
Yeah.
Sauceless.
Red Bull fanboy.
Terrible.
Lacking sauce. Empty Heinz bottle.
Could you imagine the Ferrari boss wearing Red Bull merch?
Yeah.
In the Ferrari garage, like, yeah, I'm on the other
fab.
team now.
Just for the culture.
Charles chasing it down. To be
Sliding.
fair, the gap has actually come down to 2 seconds from 3 on that lap.
The last lap.
The
Imagine.
last lap, ladies and gentlemen.
I think
on
the
last
time
lap.
came down because he was weaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to just give someone some hope
give
somewhere.
some hope.
Max is just trying to make it a close finish, trying to do it for the fans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do it for the fans.
Do
We
it
love
for
that.
the fans.
Come
Through
on, then.
turn 3, lovely.
What's the odds on him bottling it?
Could you imagine? Just
0.
Goes wide
Yeah.
and gets a black and white flag and then a penalty for track limits. And Leclerc
Finishes
wins!
behind Perez.
Disqualification.
Ah, man, what a debate. Max Verstappen is actually like inevitable. I
Yeah.
genuinely like. He is actually Thanos. Like he played Thanos
Yeah.
in the
He's a
films.
bit good,
like,
that guy.
It's insane, bro.
This is a
Oh,
Thanos
Flares
snap
are
level.
out. There
Yeah.
we go. That's security haven't done their job properly.
No,
They've taken an umbrella, but they
not.
didn't take the flares.
They were not asked.
There's a car in the way actually of Verstappen. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's not close enough.
There he is.
Max round the final corner to win the Austrian Grand
but
Prix,
that's
and he
huge.
gets fastest lap on the final lap.
26
GG.
points.
Charles Leclerc P2.
Leclerc P2 though. Come on.
That's
Very,
good.
very
That
good.
was actually a really good performance
Very
from Charles as
That
well.
was
Yeah.
very good.
Obviously, Max sensational, but Leclerc being that far clear of his teammate in second.
There
Well
was
done,
Perez.
San. Sergio second. Sergio
Checo.
third. even.
P15 to P3.
Thing is,
Yeah.
with that
No
pace, he
penalty.
should have been able to finish second if he qualified properly. Like that.
Well,
Oh, he would
Well,
have,
I mean,
for sure.
He can't do. It's one or the other with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, those flares, like they were far away from us, but they stink. Like abs, they smell
Of
so
what?
bad.
You've got like a super nose. I couldn't even smell it. And you're like, oh, what's that smell?
It's nose, man.
What are you trying to say?
Here to smell the danger. Oh, Sonoda and Piastri on the final lap. What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh my
Good
god,
lads.
Oscar P7.
No, that's when the penalties were applied.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Don't get too excited.
Sorry,
It
Nick
went
de
back and
Vries,
forth. I was like, what the
15.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's quite good. Nick de Vries.
So Max Verstappen wins
That is
ahead of
good.
Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz P4, Lando Norris P5.
Yes, the boy.
Good
Oh, we
performance,
need to get back to
Lando.
our predictions. I don't know what anyone said.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
well, mine was
prediction?
wrong. I said Lando in P4, but we all did predict Verstappen win, so at least
We
we're right
did.
on that one.
Yeah.
We are right
Minimum.
on that one.
The
I
bare-
predicted
the bare
Leclerc
minimum.
outside of the top 5, though, so I'm pretty sure I am, in fact, wrong.
Oh, oh my god, Aldas.
Get in there.
Aldas.
Get in
We all
there.
just got
Hello.
Max.
Oh, okay.
That is
okay.
wheel
Oh, I
knowledge.
want to thank
from
everyone back at the
Mr. Aldas.
factory and all the fans. You're great.
Still we rise.
I dedicate those 4 out of 5 predictions to you.
Hashtag
Best
blessed.
fans. Ironically, Lewis was the only one you didn't get
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He did let the team down today.
Any other what? Outside of Max, because it was a faultless
Yeah,
drive.
driver
Yeah.
of the day.
Yeah. Who else we saying?
I think it's going to have to be Lando. But
There is a shout.
Gasly's done a good job.
I really
Also-
would have given it. I think Sainz almost deserved it, but I think he just fell away at the end. Like he had amazing pace.
Yeah, if
First
Perez
half of his
hadn't got
race
him,
was, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Lando driver of the day.
good
I want
boy.
to give Sargent a bit of prop, P13.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
like
needed
that.
that.
I think
I
that's
like
his
that.
best result.
He needed that. I think it was P12 in Bahrain, but this was a stronger race in
True.
general.
Yeah.
Performance.
I'm thinking Oscar Piastri, guys.
Thinking Yuki Tsunoda for acting purposes alone.
Yeah.
What a guy.
I'm thinking Hulkenberg just for that VSC, you know?
Yeah.
One to forget. Yeah.
some good. Some good.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, lads.
Very
Disappointed with the Aston Martins though that they weren't more in it.
Yeah, I don't think I saw them once.
Tactically, just got it wrong with the safety car as well, the virtual safety car.
I think that's what
Fernando,
done
what
it.
happened to that podium every race? What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
Stock you promised us.
Yeah.
There he is.
No, what he meant is that there is a
Guaranteed.
podium every race. There
Oh,
might
yeah,
not be
yeah,
on
yeah.
it,
He's just
but there
telling you
is
what
a
happened.
podium.
Yeah, in case you're
that
new
happens.
to F1 and stuff.
That
Yeah,
checks
facts,
out.
Helping you out.
facts.
Number 1.
There we go. Checo P3 in the end. Max Verstappen wins though.
Checo needed that.
Check for the Kit Kat logos. Let's see.
Oh shit, man!
Oh, I missed
I
it.
want a Kit Kat right now. I'm so hungry.
They're not in the.
Checo
They're not
also
in
needed that
full
P3.
colour though, so they're a bit harder
Oh.
to. But they're just like in all black.
Oh, what a geezer!
Just,
Oh, I
they're-
think
they're
I can
two little
see.
s- They're like
Yeah, Serge, if you could sort us
Very
out
cute.
for some
Yeah.
free chocolate, that would be great.
fast.
Forget Nutella, man. He's off the grid. We've got
Oh,
Kit Kat man
Nutella
now.
right now would.
Big up Charles.
You're really hungry, aren't you?
Charles Leclerc
We met a really good, actually, Leclerc fan.
Oh, there's Arta.
out there. Yeah.
with Charles.
He'll be happy.
How's he doing in F2 this season? I've not
Apparently had a stinker. Dams, the team. Like,
Dams
Dams is a horror.
messed them
not
up
what
in
it is
both
anymore.
the feature and the sprint,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah.
I didn't get a
Dams
chance
used to be
watch it.
sick, but they've just stunk
Yeah.
up the gaff for the last 2 seasons.
Not
So
good. Not
forget
good.
being all right.
Alex Albon, Nicholas Latifi duo way back when.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was the one.
What?
Man, Albon Latifi. Those were the days.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
When Latifi was an up-and-coming driver.
And probably was still about 25 years old.
Yeah.
Latifi watch. We need to bring it back.
Kit Kat.
Oh.
You're on
Yeah.
Kit Kat watch. I was on
Kit Kat
Latifi watch. You're on Kit Kat watch.
I know
The
you're
fact that
hungry
he's probably
man,
got
so I just
so
wanna-
many Kit Kats in his house though, because they'll just send them, won't they?
Oh,
He's probably handing them out.
pallet.
Yeah. Oh.
Turns up to Hungary looking a bit chunky, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hungry, ironically.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, wee.
Right, should we have a little look at some graphics? So I think we've got the standings.
Yeah, the championship
Have a little book
standings.
check.
Ooh.
Shock horror, Red Bull top.
Constructors,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty sure
Mercedes.
Max by himself would be leading the constructors.
Mate, they're almost
There's the Kit Kat. Now
200
we can
points.
see it.
They're almost 200 points clear
Yeah.
in July. That's insane. 6 points between Mercedes and Aston
over
Martin.
double.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Good weekend for Ferrari, gaining some points on Aston and Mercedes as well in the Drivers' Championship.
George
Aston
Russell, my goodness.
well clear. Yeah, Charles above George and Lando up into the top 10. Just off Esteban Ocon and Stroll. We've got Gasly dropping into the bottom half. Bottas making moves above Piastri. I'm guessing that's just on
Oh, that's just
best finishing
position, isn't it?
yeah.
not the one, is it?
Because neither of them got points today.
Oh, yes, Nick.
Albon chilling there in 13th. Still love that for him. And Hulkenberg in 12th. Nick De Vries and Logan still the only ones not to score points, but Sargent did well today.
I hope they do. I like it when a season and everyone's got a point. I
Yeah,
don't want anyone
facts,
to be left
facts,
out.
facts. At the same time, though, I'm kind of just, it has to just be like one guy that doesn't get points because it's like, otherwise, then
Yeah.
what is it even to score points?
Someone has got to
You know,
take
on a deep level.
away.
Yeah.
On
yeah.
a deep level, that's
On a
it.
deep
Be the
level.
new
What
Nicholas
are
Latifi.
points, you know?
What do we think of the race? Out of 10, what are we giving it? Chat, let us know in the
good.
live
I
chat.
think it was
What
pretty
did you
good. I enjoyed it.
I'm going to give it, I think, a 6 out of 10. I think it was above average, but there was,
Yeah, we weren't falling asleep, which is good because
No.
sometimes you can properly be.
The midfield was chaos. I'd give it like a 6.5, I think.
That battle
to
for
a 7,
P16
genuinely.
highlight.
Sick.
Highlight.
Yeah. Which actually, no, there was some good battles though. You know?
Nah, I'm thinking.
There was some good
thinking
battles.
closer
Yeah.
to an 8.
Towards the top.
Do you know, I'll
towards,
bump it up to 7, actually. No, you're right.
I
There was a
thought
lot
that
of
was a
battles.
great race.
Yeah, yeah.
I think 8.
got-
I'm giving it 8.
But
I'm going to
8,
give it
7,
7.5.
8.
I'm giving
I'm going to give it
it
7.5.
8.
Because there was some good battles actually towards the top of the.
That was
you know,
quality.
And to be fair,
Sainz
there was
and-
loads of
Sainz
great
and
battles.
Perez.
As a weekend, I think in terms of, I think the qualifying was quite exciting. I think certainly the sprint yesterday was amazing. So I think as a weekend, Austria
When you
delivers
don't
again.
have I think when you don't have a scrap for the lead and a proper fight for the lead, I think the best a race can be is like an 8 out of 10. But I think that gave everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Sainz v Perez was great. You had all the midfield battles. You had bare action at the start as well.
I wasn't a big
Tsunoda
fan of
was-
the Yuki 50-second penalties.
Tsunoda was 3 points on his own. So
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Should we start to wrap up? I think.
yeah, indeed.
But
I mean,
before we go,
just quickly, did we settle on a driver of the day for all of us, or was it
oh yeah,
I think it was just Lando, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
Lando,
guess it is. There
maybe
wasn't, like,
Logan,
crazy standout?
Lando, Logan,
Yeah.
kind of that kind of vibe.
I'm gonna say just be a bit. I'm gonna say Charles, just be a bit different.
yeah,
I like that as
Yeah,
well.
that
to be
was-
fair.
he was-
He came
Yeah.
under
Right.
pressure at the beginning, but he survived it. Towards the end, and that was a big result for him because Ferrari have been struggling. They need the points, and they're not miles behind Mercedes and Aston Martin in the championship, so it's not all over for that kind of second place.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with Oscar Piastri, guys.
do it.
Sweet, just for the vibe.
Well, for those, where can the people find you, Keira, for that
All those
top
vibes.
tier
Yes.
vibe, Piastri, De Vries content?
Well, if you want to hear more of me doing watch-alongs and things like that with F1, I am mainly over on Twitch now.
You
and
are?
You can just search Keira Megan XX. If you want my opinions on Twitter, it's Keira Megan F1. I'm on TikTok, Keira Megan F1.
Everywhere.
Instagram, it's either XX or F1, depending on how I
Nice.
feel.
Oh, yeah, that's
I've got
Switching it
some-
up, you know.
Yeah,
If
I
you
like
want to
that
see more,
duality.
yeah, then either XX or F1, and I'll at the end, and you'll find me.
And F Series as well.
F Series as well, yeah. So
Yeah.
F Series is a group of female content creators in the motorsport community. We do TikToks, we do Instagram, so it is just at F Series __, and you can find all of our stuff. It's a lovely group of 5 of us, and we just have fun.
Love it. Love it.
What about you, Aldas? Where are you in the world?
I am everywhere. I am Mr. Worldwide. at the moment.
The worldwide, you know.
You were feeling like Mr. Worldwide earlier. It's like, I can't believe
Literally-
I was in Austria this morning.
I can
Now I'm in
believe it.
England.
How is that impossible? Well, I was in Austria an hour ago, mate. Did you not see me at the beginning of the race?
Whatever he said.
No, just at Aldas pretty much everywhere. Oh, to be fair, on Twitter and on Instagram, I'm at Aldas001. But yeah, vibes, bad wheel knowledge, all of that good stuff. Check
Oh, you had good wheel knowledge today because you won the prediction.
You did.
So good
You
stuff
did.
from you, my friend.
Body.
I'll take that. I'll take that dub.
Bodied.
And now we're going to shoot the podcast.
We are indeed, yeah, which will be out on the Tuesday. Make sure to stick around, like and subscribe, of course, on YouTube. And the audio-only version will be on Spotify and all other good streaming platforms, like
Like your Android
that
ones.
Casio watch. No,
Casio.
you know what?
MySpace.
Even on that
Casio. All right.
is there.
Casio.
MySpace,
Nico Leonard, yeah.
Bebo, all that.
Bebo, all of that. BBM.
Blackberry.
There. It's there. We'll be there. We will be
Yes.
there.
Let's shoot the pod. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, live chat, everyone who is here, live and in person. We'll see you next time.
Love.
Bye.